do this. All right, I think you were not able to hear me, but I'm going to start with this. The beautiful face that you just saw right now needs no introduction. A beautiful young life that had great dreams, aspirations, who made a mark for herself in such a young age. And unfortunately, we lost. This is not going to be a very easy session for anyone. For everyone, it will be very emotional, no doubt about it. Especially for the mom who, on this particular date, has been fighting for the last 8+ years and is continuing to fight, no matter what happens, no matter what the people go against her, create hurdles in her personal and other places of her life and aspects of life. This is going to be very, very, very tough, but this is not an interview. Let me just put the thing right away. It's not an interview. This is just a session to show our love, our support, our emotions, and also tell her that we all are with her now and forever. That's going to be the whole session about. So please show all your love and all your support to Rabbiya ji as I get her into the screen. Namaste, Rabbiya ji.
Hi.
I know it's not going to be easy, Rabbiya ji.
I know.
And please.
I've been meditating and fasting and praying, and I've come very far in some, other destination to reflect on my daughter, to be in my sanctuary, and to be by myself. So I've been reflecting a lot about what happened and why I had to go through this, why she had to go through this. And she has opened the doors of wisdom for me, and she has told me in many ways, what life is all about and what this world is all about, what the purpose of life is, and how we are actually one family in this whole world, and how it is, that we deal with each other's emotions. So it has been a retreat for me, and I wanted this, that because I want peace within myself, and when I'm in peace, my daughter also in heaven is in peace, because we are definitely mystically connected. And she came for a purpose, and when her purpose was exhausted, and whatever the reason God had planned for, whichever way it happened, it has happened. But my only fight for 9 years was that the child who is innocent, who loved, and who had trust was betrayed. And when the system of the nation is, to give justice, to create that law and order in society, to have that civilization. So then, don't cherry pick cases. Don't cherry pick that this is the case we are going to give justice and that is the case we are going to put it aside. That is very unfair. And don't cherry pick, that who you have an agenda with, you're going to put a case against and innocently even put them behind. Sorry, I'm in an area that I can't go anywhere else, but
that's fine. That's fine. We can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear.
So I had been whole night awake and praying and imagining Gia and her memories and so much love that child gave us. And in that love, I also want to tell that I am enjoying that love and memories of her, and I'm doing exactly like how she would have felt. I've come to her most favorite place, destination by the sea, and I am absolutely in serenity and absolutely in peace and very much there. She's holding me, I'm hugging her, and I am with her and she's with me. It's a matter of visibility and invisibility, spirit and form. So it's just one gate. We come to the earth, we go to heaven, we come back from heaven. So it is all our karma. Now, coming back to my fight for justice and fight for truth, it's more truth rather than justice, because justice is God's game. It's not people's game. People, cherry pick who they want to give justice. Sometimes even innocent, people who are not guilty are punished, and that's not justice. So my fight had been actually, Varun, only for truth, to surface the truth. And truth is like oil. Do you understand? And oil always surfaces on water. You cannot
Right.
hide oil. No matter what, it will surface it. It's a matter of time. You'll read scriptures, your holy scriptures and everything. And all the messengers of God have said, have patience, truth will shine. And my my fear and my worries that I had expressed was that our children are going to be treated like this in Bollywood. That's unfair. Bollywood needs it's time for them to clean up, because even the oceans cannot sustain dirt. It also explodes and puts it out of its system. So this is what my fight was for all these 9 years, and I am still there. The latest in the court is that CBI is pleading now after 9 years for the court to give evidence for the analysis, forensic analysis. They had to put the charge. They had to put the charge because they did not want to stop the case, because the case had a lot of truth that was not being surfaced. And now they are struggling in Maharashtra, in the Mumbai court, to get the evidences which police did never give. And see, similarly, it's the case with Sushant Singh and Disha Salian. They don't even want to open the page because it's so heinous. It is so sad. It is so horrific that even those who will open the case will be horrified with the way the child was found, and the way even Jia was strangulated and staged. Her death was staged. So, everyone has raised voice. I had many, many supports. Recently, my daughters told me, Mommy, they have suspended my Twitter account. And she was crying. I said, listen, our fight is not to have followers on Twitters. Our fight is not to have that fame and name, and to have so many people that we are building up as followers and as viewers. No, no, no. Baby, your fight, your seeds, and we will multiply. We will keep fighting. We are warriors. We are not afraid. We are not afraid of death. And we are not afraid of facing the judgment or whatever the order will be from the court. And we are not afraid to come as witness in the court. So this is what I told my child. And she said, all right, I get it, Mommy. Thank you very much. So, I'm still an anchor for them as I was anchor for Gia. And we are remembering her. My children, I am far away. I wanted to get away. My children are there. They are praying and they are putting lights and flowers. It's very early morning in London. And I am absolutely in memory of her and with her, and I'm feeling her presence around me. And this is how my feeling is. Now, I have expressed myself, and my fight will go on. It's not even a fight, it is just asking, pleading the government that, look, this has happened to my child. She is gone. She will not speak. The deads don't come and speak and stand for them. We are also co-victims. We stand for them. We are the voice of those victims. And unless the movement will not be there in the society, in that community, the government will not wake up. And social media today is a very, very sharp weapon. You know what happened with Israel and Palestine. It was social media pressure on government. So Israel had to move away and cease the fire. So I am saying and pleading people that my agenda is not to punish XYZ. My agenda is to surface the truth and let the families of the co-victims, be in peace and have a closure. That is what my request and my I'm not motivating or provoking people, but I'm requesting people to whether come out on street or get on social media or raise your voice, or if you're so influential, if criminals can be so influential that they can reach the politicians and pay the fees or bribe or whatever, and provoke them to not to investigate and sabotage the cases. So we should also use our influences and the power of our voice to influence the politicians and the authorities and the law law and peace order, the people like police, to also stand for what they are. It's their duty, and to listen to us. So it is our also duty as citizens to stand for them. And because this is the truth, we have to raise our voice and influence them that truth is truth and you cannot hide it, because people are getting against them and they will lose out at the end of the day because they are joining hands with the criminals. And it's an equal crime. So this is my request. I am not angry. I am not crying. I'm very much in peace, and I really want peace. If the government sets, law and enforcement for peace of the society, for the peace of the community and the nation, then they have to do their duty. They must come up trumps, and they must let citizens know that they are doing their duty and they are lawful to their vows, the pledge that they have taken. Am I right, Varun?
Absolutely, absolutely. And every single word that you've said, Rabbiya ji, one thing which I have to say, hats off to your motivation and your, just to get justice, not justice, but, the facts out. आप पिछले 8 साल से हम आपको देख रहे हैं, and we have to be blamed. We are equally responsible for this state, because
if I, as a mother, would have not, stood for my daughter, then what sort of a mother am I?
That's true.
This is a world, this is a forest. We have got to be fearless. And unless we are not fearless, they can say anything. They can say a lie on our face. They can say that you are so and so, so and so. That's okay, because they are doing what they are paid for, not what they have vowed for. You see, taking a vow and pledging and saying that I will protect my nation and the citizens of the nation, you are corrupting it. So every single officer, I'm not saying all the officers, but one single officer, if he is corrupt, then he is absolutely spoiling the whole ocean.
Correct.
It's spoiling the system, the reputation. Today's CBI's reputation, today's police's reputation, today the government's reputation, they are all, public is not now foolish. They, their narrative is going into the intellectuality of every citizen, and citizens are not ready to believe what they say. So the narrative is changing, because more and more witnesses, more and more people who are fearless are coming up and surfacing the truth. The police gets very scared because witnesses will, the criminals will pay the witnesses and threaten them, because these things have happened and they will not come up front. So the police, they will be standing nowhere in court, because what is justice? Let me tell you, the justice, we ask for justice. What is justice? A judge is sitting in the court. He is not an investigating officer, and the judge is not a forensic expert, right? And the judge is in the court. He wants the law enforcement officers and the authorities to bring the evidences. And on the basis of the evidences, he will then judge, because the statue of justice is blind. So he will weigh and put his own intellect. Do you understand? So when there is no evidence, so what justice you are talking about?
Yeah,
so we people should pick up the evidences and give it to the CBI, and the police says that Rabbiya is not bringing evidences. What evidences am I going to bring? You are there in the crime scene. It is your duty to pick up the evidences. It is your duty to interrogate the criminals. It is your duty to bring all the witnesses. Where is your fear on the witnesses? Witnesses fear criminals more than police. So how they are going to bring the evidences? And when police is complicit with the criminals, then the evidences are sabotaged.
Correct.
They are destroyed. So why one can even say a judiciary system is bad? Why, when the law enforcement has not taken to the justice system the evidences, how can a judge give an order?
Verdict. Yeah, absolutely. And I think we've also heard not only from you but also
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. आप बोलें.
I said this is very clear. You can have, campaigns after campaigns, but what about the evidence? For example, Disha Salian was killed somewhere. There is a crime scene. There is a scene of crime. Something, maybe her hair, maybe her tooth, maybe her nail, something must be broken. She fell from 14th floor. Something must be there. Some forensic evidence is there. Nothing was collected. Sushant Singh, his room, the way he was, the ligature, Jia Khan, the ligature till today has not been handed to CBI for the forensic analysis. The BlackBerry, where the messages were, they were on BlackBerry that night, right, fighting and whatever. It is, the evidence is not there with us, with CBI or with the forensic laboratory. The biometric lock, both Jia and Suraj Pancholi had the access to the biometric lock, the entrance to the apartment. So that was not also analyzed. So there are so many things, the evidences have not been taken. So what justice am I going to ask the judge to give? So my fight is for truth. You bring the evidences in front. I have done more homework than CBI or police could have done. I have given them the 300 pages of the real facts. Even those pages, it has been handed to the court. It has been handed to the to the accused also. There's not a one word. And to the cherry on the pie is the Bollywood icons. I don't want to name them because they are cabal. They are too many. All of them trying to protect. My question is, why is CBI lying? Why is police lying? Why they are covering? Who they are covering? Right? So
Yep.
they know who they are covering. They know why they are lying. They know who's putting pressure on them. So it is all the police, the authorities who are supposed to go to the justice system. They are being under pressure. They have been told, or they have, or influenced, whether power, whether status, whether whatever. But they have been influenced to lie and not to take the evidences to the court. So that means those authorities that we are pleading and begging for truth and justice are hiding it.
Right. And I agree, Rabiji. Even though we've heard you speak like this for a very long time, and I don't want to make it like a interview or anything, because today is a very very special, and it's a very emotional day for you as well. But at the same time, if you could tell us a little bit more about Jia, some of the sweet memories that you could share with us, as we all remember her today around the world. We'd love to know. From my perspective, all I can say is she's one of the smartest, most beautiful girls that we've witnessed. Especially if you consider the Bollywood industry, I don't think there is anybody who can touch the kind of brain power she had, the beauty she had. But please share some memories with us.
All that what you're saying, the brain power, the talent, the articulation, the way she spoke, the way she carried herself, and everything. It was all that put together was a threat to Bollywood, for the uneducated Bollywood.
Yep, absolutely.
For the uneducated, because Bollywood says we don't want to know what is your degree of qualification and all like that. We just want to know that whether are you willing to do what we want you to do. Yep. You don't need to be qualified. We educate our children, so that they have the sensibility. Her sensibility was actually sabotaged. She was manipulated. And you tell me, when you are 24, 25, how you can be manipulated. You're still innocent. You may be very talented, very articulated, but you're still innocent. And she went for something abstract. She didn't go for wealth. She didn't go for money. She went for love. She was strong. But the day she gave up, but the day she realized it, that very night, throwing flowers, look at the body language, look at the CCTV. Police did not show CCTV. Till today, CCTV footages are not with the court. They were never given to CBI. How CBI has begged police to give what they want, they never got it. It was me who have given most of the things to them, and that CCTV was also sabotaged, doctored. We got the CCTV after 10 days. I didn't even know there was a CCTV. I came to know from the police officer that your building has got a CCTV. So I collected. When I went to collect that very time, the secretary says it's with the police. So police is holding that for 15 days. Why? And after 15 days, they return it, and then I get whatever the copy I got, I gave it to CBI. And in that, you can see the father entering,
Yep.
Gia
Yep.
entering, Gia throwing flowers, Gia's body language. The call log says that she was on the phone, but CCTV does not show that she's on the phone. The time that call log shows that she should be on
Phone.
the phone fighting, but she is walking. So how is that time gap? The time I'm entering the gate, the call log shows at that time I had called Anju Mahendru already. So why there is a mismatch? All these questions, I have raised many times. I am raising it today, and you're talking about Gia and her talent. Everyone has seen. I don't have to, repeat that. But what I carry with me is that little girl, and I know I will meet her again. I will meet her again. She will be back, because God is very merciful. God is very kind, and God will give me another chance to be with her, and that might be forever.
I was
And
just telling.
I want to be. I want to. She's telling me in my mind, Mama, please don't cry. Mama, please don't. I'm happy. I'm in such a peaceful place, Mama. I'm waiting for you. And when you will come, we'll do this, we'll do that. This is the communication she has, because she used to talk to me 10 times, and I miss that. She used to tell me everything. I miss that. We did things together, so many things together. She loved water, she loved sea, she loved water sports. I mean, she was a very adventurous. She liked paragliding. She loved climbing mountains. She she was very adventurous.
I know.
And
आप
she
क्या
had
आने
more
से?
talents, the music she would compose. Look at Nishabt was one example, that she composed, choreographed, composed, directed her own song, Take Light. And, she was so talented. But the thing is, as much talented you may be, there is a process in every industry, that you start as a kindergarten, you start and take baby steps. So this is what I used to say. You may be very talented, you may be genius, but you have got to take baby steps in the industry that you enter. Your confidence and your oomph, that people loved it and gave you, accepted you. Now you have got to calm down and take it slow. And that is why she slowed down. You see, sometimes the spotlight also burns you. So I said, these media that is coming after you and wanting your little bites and your pictures and all like that, don't get burnt with that, because, film industry and the media, it's a very exhausting place. It exhausts you mentally, physically. So you need a time out. So why don't you take time out and do something that you want? And she wanted to do brand management, because she's a brand. So she wanted to do brand management so that she can, take her brand elsewhere. She doesn't need to hire people to manage her brand. So she had 8 months of a gap she deliberately took, because she had 6 films. 3 films she signed that night, and CBI has got that evidence. 3 films she was in communication with UTV, and 2 films she already had in the pipeline. So she had work. It was Suraj Pancholi who was telling her all the time to do this and to do that, controlling her. She was going for audition, couple of times, he would say, no, 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 forget it. That company that you're going for is they are losers. They're very small time. Come back. So, when you're in partnership, when you're in a relationship, you do listen to each other.
True.
But perhaps that can be a mistake. That can be also, taken in a right way. So what right now today we say, oh, she should have not listened to him. But she's in a relationship, not me. You understand me? You are married. You know how it is, how it goes.
Absolutely.
You can't just do whatever you want.
Yep. Yep.
And if the day she decided not to listen to him, that was the end of her. And you know how people are, how narcissistic people are. I don't have to speak out on this channel, on this platform.
True.
If one wants to find out, they can go and study and Google it.
Yep. One thing which I would love to say here is, आपके आने से पहले we were just talking about, Gia, and we did a little in the morning as well. From all of us, for sure, we wish we all could come and give you a virtual, a hug, but a virtual hug for you from all of us here and for Gia. I was watching, I did see that photograph. I would actually love to display that right now. Your daughters have planted those white rose, and I would love to kind of put that up in front for all of the people here.
Yeah.
And also the jasmine. So
Yeah.
hopefully this will come up now. Yep.
Yeah. It's amazing.
And
We always there is one plant which we planted on that day, and it is now 9-year old, and that was her favorite plant. So like that every year, and on her birthday we do put a plant, because she loved gardening. I mean, she loved pets. She would pick up cats from street and bring them home, and my house became a zoo. She picked up a dog from Crawford Market and brought him home and called him Julian, because she had a producer who was producing videos, music videos. So his name was Julian. So she called the dog Julian, and the cat was, Cleopatra. The other one was called Suri. The other one called, I don't know, I forgot her name, but this is Foxy. So she was such a pet lover. She loved animals, plants. It's sometimes I look at Sushant Singh, and Sushant Singh, I feel, was so much like Gia. Both articulated, intelligent, educated, and fond of animals, fond of doing charity, so philanthropic. I mean, both were very iconic in my eyes, and actually in the eye of universe also. If they had grown, to that age of 30 plus and all like that, they would have really been very strong, and they would rule. People would have definitely followed them, and they were iconic figures, I will say.
yeah,
They didn't
believe,
get enough
believe.
time. But God is kind, God will give them. They will shine. They are still stars, they are still shining. And you
Absolutely.
have
I mean,
kept alive, you have kept this whole thing alive. Varun, you have been really, your campaign has been very, very promising and very motivated, and also very inspirational. Really, you are doing something which is very philanthropic, which is actually doing for the universe, for the benefit of people, victims, victim of abuse. So I really thank you, and I say please go on and be fearless, because at the end everyone comes with one certificate, and that is death. Everyone is going to die.
yeah,
Death is already, we came with that warrant of death, and death is, every minute there is something dying in universe. Every second there is death. Every second there is a creation. Do you understand? So what is death?
yeah,
My child and Sushant and Disha, they are there in universe. If you can't see them, they have destroyed them physically, but not their soul. They can't touch. They are beyond their reach. So I am, you can see, you can feel, yes, when I think of her, my eyes get flooded, but I am very much in peace because I know the truth. And now the whole perception of public perception is they know the truth. Now the authorities don't know how to portray it because they cannot fool. They can fool for some time, but not all the time. They can fool few, but not everyone. The eventuality is truth and it will come. Matter of
Yeah,
how long. They can delay it, but not deny.
that is true. That is very true. But again, if I say, that I can feel your pain, no, I cannot, because your pain is something which only you can feel, you can sense it. But the only thing I can say is, of course, with this little gesture that we are doing, this will definitely be something, a very little thing for Gia herself. If we are able to achieve this, it'll be like a blessing for all of us who are part of this, because we all are playing a little role, doing our bit to get her name along with Sushant and many more into that Guinness Book of World Records, so that even though nobody can take away the glory that G already has, but this will be like etched in a record book as well. And we will, if I wish and I pray all the COVID situation, everything goes away very soon. And if this thing materializes, I will definitely fly down there to hand you over this and give you a hug. And that's a commitment that I can give you as a son.
You
It is
know,
definitely not easy. Yeah,
but I want to say one thing. You know, when you have your own pain, you become very weak. But when you take the pain of everyone, you know, all those victims who have been abused, who have been, innocently killed this in this heinous manner, then you become strong. And you, for example, the way you are raising voice, you're not raising voice for one person, you're raising voice for all those victims, all those, innocent families who are actually, victim of their children being killed in this manner. So you are doing a very noble job. You're really, I tell you, I really appreciate what you're doing, and my that is why I came on this platform when you requested me, is because I want to be your support as much as you have been, and your fans and your audiences has been a support to us, because it is just not Gia's pain in my heart, it is also the pain of those innocent souls who have gone and there was nobody to raise voice for them.
that's what
I
we feel. Sorry.
My heart goes for them too. Yes, I want to be strong, but somewhere when I think that so much cruelty, where we are supposed to protect God's creation, and here we are killing, you know, I become weak. My eyes start getting flooded. My heart gets overwhelmed. Then I can't control my tears because it is very hurtful. And it's not easy to cry. It's only when you're so overwhelmed with pain of everybody's, then then eyes do get, it's like an ocean in the eye then. It's not stoppable. So I'm not crying for Gia. I'm not crying for just one person, one child. I'm crying for Sushant and for Disha and for others also that who have been killed and they have been scandalized by, or they have committed suicide. That's a very hurtful thing. That's a very scandalous thing. That's a very, there is nothing so hateful than giving a victim that kind of a name, that, oh, this person has committed a suicide. They loved life. They will never do this to themselves, and they had future plans. Yes, people do commit suicide, and I feel very sad for them. But these people like Disha, Sushant, and Nafisa, Jia, they were not They were very, very daring people. They were not coward. They were not afraid of life. They were not. They were not going into a shell and being there and not coming out. It's not easy to die. Even people in COVID, you must have experienced it. I have experienced and I have seen it. They want to live. They were pleading. They were pleading to save themselves. Somehow to save them. Now that is a natural, how man-made virus or God sent virus, whatever it is. But people want to live. You understand me? People victim of COVID wanted to live, and they died because most of them died because of negligence or lack of medication or whatever the reason was, but they never wanted to die. So the circumstances that Disha and Jia and Sushant have been found dead is all staged. And this is the voice we are raising. So we are not police, we are not investigating officers, but we are using our common sense and raising questions which are very common questions. And these officers look at us and stare at us and intimidate us. That अगर तुमने मुंह खोला, अगर तुम बोलोगे तो हम तुमको भी इंजेक्शन देके मार देंगे.
I know you mentioned that.
चुप हो जाओ, चुप हो जाओ, चुप हो जाओ. I mean, are these things?
Yeah, I don't know how these people sleep, how they survive.
They have not lost their child. Na? I want to see those people when they lose their child. What do they say? Are they not going to cry? Are they not going to say, "Ab to chali gayi, ab rehne do, hamara socha nahi"? Are they going to say that? They are going to dig themselves and find out that how they died, why they died, and who killed them. Sure. And they will go at every length to spend the money. I have not spared. I have emptied myself, so what? I've done my duty and I'm doing my duty and I will do my duty. Somebody asked me, are you not afraid of them, how they have, they are capable of, in fact, suspending Twitter, and they can also, your life can be a threat and in danger. I said, the most what they can do, they can destroy, and put a feather on their cap, or are they going to have a trophy? Are they going to become superheroes? Are they going to have a crown on their head of killing that many people? Maybe they are wanting a crown of skull on their head. So this is what I have to say, and I want to say, until there is not a movement, until more voices are not raised, until we are not going to bring out the evidences to the court cannot give justice.
Absolutely. That's what has, like you've already said for Jia, we feel the same that has happened in Sushant's case. Botch-ups, and only botch-ups. Evidence is being botched up. The real culprits, they are nowhere to be found. They're not even right now in the, custody. So I think a lot of this has to do with how our system works, especially, the police and the agencies. I mean, in your case, you already mentioned how even the premier agency was kind of hand in glove.
Yeah.
But but I think it's high time, thanks to people like you who've not stopped raising the voice, who've not stopped asking people like us to wake up. You have woken up, a lot of us. तभी मैं कहता हूँ, राइट, आई मीन हम लोग चुप थे, इस वजह से भी बहुत कुछ होने दिया. हम लोग उनकी पॉकेट्स फिल करते थे, इसलिए उनको भी अपना फील हुआ as if they are the boss, they are the big boss, they can do anything they want, they have the power. But enough is enough.
No, they have the power, but the power misused.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. and law and authority given to wrong hands.
That is correct.
I remember when Margaret Thatcher was was Prime Minister in London, the first thing she did to kill crime in UK is triple the salary of the police officers.
Oh wow.
You see,
Yep.
when their pocket is full, today you bribe a police officer in London, you will be handcuffed. When I'm not saying bribes don't happen, corruption is not there in London, in UK, but in a very big scale. Not for for pennies.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a big scale. You're talking about millions and billions.
Right.
You
I know.
understand me?
इंडिया में
Not
तो
for
500 रुपए में कुछ हो जाता है.
huh?
इंडिया में तो 500 रुपए दे दो तो कुछ का कुछ हो
Don't
जाता है.
pay to a traffic officer,
Yeah.
and he'll be pleading and thanking you with joint hands.
That is true.
That's sad. So वो भी तो तरस आता है ना.
Yeah.
And no officer wants to be in that constable's place. But मैं तो कहती हूँ that to have those badges and to have more badges and stars, you have got to be a good officer, a dutiful officer. Then your name will shine. Otherwise, eventually your name will go into that scam, no? That you are another fraudie. You will have money, you will have your title, but it will be that you're a Rakshas. You're a monster. Why are you in this institute? You should not be here. So these are the things,
Yeah. And I again एक बार फिर से Rabbiya ji, I would love to continue on and on and on, but if I could take 5 more minutes of your time, जैसे मैंने इस effort का तो चलो आपको बता दिया, and we will definitely try our best. We need all your blessings, your love and support as always. You've been there. There are very few people who would just love to kind of give you a little bit more love and comfort. Is that okay if I get just few people? Is it okay? Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with one of our very strongest pillar. Hello, Girijaji. You're mute, please.
Namaste, Rabbiya ji. I have no words. I have 2 daughters and a son.
Namaste.
And I realize the pain that you're going through. The day we saw it, at the time also, there was only newspaper in our house. Probably a small television. And I just saw that. Who wants to die? We have been through so much problem, but still we want to live. So who would have? But later on, yes, I read the newspapers and all, but I was not in the social media, not aware of many things. As time passed, things have changed. There is so much regret. And I never think that what I as one person could have done, because I believe that every drop matters. Even one more person joining you and telling you, I'm sorry for what happened to your daughter and I'm with you, would have made a difference to myself and for you, both. So I sincerely feel that even now we have to do it. We all will stand together and we will fight for justice. We have to fight for truth, as you put it right. The truth must come out.
We mother
did not take her life away on her own. She did not take her life away on her own. She was a fighter and she had her own dreams and they were all quashed. So we have to fight for it. See that truth comes in broad daylight. That's all we will be fighting for. Like you said, God is in his heaven and there will be divine justice. People will get it. But unless truth comes out, others will not see it. So truth and justice are 2 different things. Truth is for all the others to see. Justice is for them to know. They, in their heart of hearts, probably many of them are already suffering. We don't know. Many of them may have some issues which they cannot share with the world. But truth is something that is what is light the world. Unless it happens, people will not be scared that I cannot do this and get away with it. More and more people are getting emboldened, and more young, talented people are going just nowhere, or just being flushed out of the system, as it were, so easily, and nobody is doing anything about it. So, very sorry for what you're going through, and at the same time, so very inspired by the person that you are. At the same time, I pray God strongly that no woman ever goes through this ever again in our country or any other nation. Anything wrong happens, there should immediately be, the truth should come out. Nobody should help hide the truth. Truth is able to hide only because there are people who are helping them do it. So the people who are helping them do it are as responsible as those people who did it. And so we are all with you. Sorry, can't say anything.
No, it is, you see, we mothers have lost our. So we mothers, I feel very sorry for Disha Salian's mother, who feels so weak. You know, I completely empathize with her. And I understand her financial situations or whatever, being in India in that. And there are many mothers like that, and there are many mothers like me. So if we mothers should have compassion for those mothers as well, who are not, I can't say that they are not strong, but they cannot comprehend that where they will start and where they will end. You understand me? It's not that they don't have pain. It's not that they don't want to fight. Or don't want to make voice.
Probably because they are not able to express, they are suffering more pain. Who do we know?
Yeah. And they are buried in their pain.
Yes.
But their silent pain has a louder voice. You understand me? Silent pain has a louder voice, and that louder voice that of pain is heard in heaven, and that pain will inflict karma on those people who have inflicted pain on them.
Very well said. Absolutely. True.
Nice meeting you. Thank you much for your.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yash,
please. And guys, for the very few, as I said, I'm just not gonna, let this continue for long. Just make it short, sweet, and let's all remember Jia and give a quick message to her. Yeah, please, Yash.
Rabbiya ji, vanakkam, namaste. Honestly, I'm just going to make it short. On behalf of the Tamilans, I would love to say this, that we are with you, and I've spoken about you, about GSS in my channel. One thing I've said to a lot of people, that a person like you who's still fighting, I don't know, like how Varun bro said, I wish I could also fly, come and meet you. The way you are strong, this is an example. Everyone should know this. You are an inspiration. You are a warrior. You are a brave mother. We used to say a mother will not give up a child for any cost. But I can see this in you. And honestly, I don't know what to say, but you are the one. And I'm sure, Rabbiya ji, from the bottom of my heart, Jia, all these beautiful souls who left this world without justice, they will get. Their time is coming soon. But I thank you, Rabbiya ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your empathy. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Tamil, please go ahead.
Yes, vanakkam and namaste, Amma. So emotional for me, but you are so strong enough. We are voicing out regularly. But one thing I just thinking, Varun bro, now we have a power of fighting for justice and voicing out. Before 9 years, in case we are there at that time, maybe something good happen. I was thinking that we can help and we can get a justice. So please be strong,
Understood.
Amma. We are there for you and we are with you. Sure, truth will win one day, and we are there for you. We'll fight for justice. And many of them texting me and calling me personally by watching your speech. They said a single word: "We are with you. Don't cry. Be strong."
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tana. All right, last few. Hemaji, please go ahead.
Oh, namaste, Rabbiya ji. I'm actually kind of choked from the time I've seen you. I'm so blessed to actually be sharing the screen with you. Actually, I feel like I want to hug you. But before I get choked again, I'll just say I want to say what I want to say. You said a very important thing that I would really love that, anytime if you can send Varun or any of us all the evidences or any facts that you have around the case, because I know that is what is important right now for us, so that we can help you. Please let us know how we can help you. And we will keep fighting. It is not just for Sushant, it is for Sushant, Disha, and for Jia too. So we have to get a closure to this. And I don't know. I see my mom in you, and my mom would fight like that. If something happened to me, my mom would fight just like you. You're so strong, and I really love you so much. Every time I see you on screen, Republic, anywhere, my tears, it can't stop. But just seeing you, I'm smiling now because you're so strong that you are actually helping us do this. So please, we will help you in any way we can, because we are so sorry we were not there for you when you actually needed us the most. We were not there for you, but we are here now, and we all have our own mediums to fight for you. So please give us anything that you have around this case, and let us know how we can help you, how we can help with the CBI. I know you have been you have been fighting the case for a long time. So please let us know, and we will, we are there.
Sure.
Don't worry, we are there. We have a huge army right now. It's not just this channel, but we have a lot of other channels who are there ready to fight for you. So thank you so much for coming and at least sharing few things with us about Jia. And we'll be there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I can say thank you so much, and in so many words you have expressed your feelings towards me, and you are like a child to me, and your voice, whatever you're saying, the universe is hearing, and it will be, inshallah, it will be heard. And I have full faith in God, because I know that truth is like sun, and sun, nobody can cover the sun for only for a small moment, seconds. You understand me? The eclipse come only for seconds, but then it's shining. The truth is like shining sun, so it will shine. Thank you so much for your hard work and support. Support to Varun, support to me, support to Disha and Sushant. Their souls are so blessing you and praying for you too.
Yeah, we have just started. We have not done any much of hard work, but we are ready. We are ready to do that hard work for Jia and get a closure for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hema. All right, Shalu, please go ahead. All right, guys, two more left.
Rabbiya ji.
Yeah.
Vanakkam Rabbiya ji. I remember when I lost my 4 months home, it took me 5 years to get out of the pain, and I'm still crying. And whenever I think about what I went through in my life, I still cry. When I hear you have lost a grown up and aspiring, a dreamer, what not? And I can completely feel your pain. It's never too late for us to join hands with you. We are there for you. We will support you in whatever way we wanted. We have a wonderful Varun supporting us and guiding us. For sure, ma'am. Yashwant, Varun, myself, we will come to wherever we are. We are your kids. And in memory of Disha, Jia, every year I will be planting a plant and I will send you a picture. This is my pledge to you. Much love and hugs to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shalu. Please go ahead.
Hi, Ravi Auntie. I hope you don't mind if I call you that. It's about 1:45 in the morning in Canada. I have been on the call, but I just wanted to make sure कि मैं आपसे 2 मिनट ये कह सकूं कि बिल्कुल सही बोला है जिसने भी बोला है कि क्योंकि खुदा सब जगह नहीं हो सकता, भगवान सब जगह नहीं हो सकता, तो उसने माँ बनाई। ये आप पे बिल्कुल सही बैठता है क्योंकि लास्ट 8 years से मैंने ये फॉलो किया है। हम सब जानते हैं कल्प्रिट्स कौन हैं, हम सब जानते हैं किसने किया है। It's just that we didn't had this, unfortunate, as we were talking about it, we didn't had this kind of channel कि हम सब ये कह सकें कि किसने किया है, और समीर वानखेड़े जी के साथ कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल करके उनको ये बता सकें कि ये प्रूफ्स हैं और ये किसने किया है, आप बस पकड़ो उनको। I was thinking about something, आंटी, कि जिस तरह से ये हुआ, अगर आप देखो तो मैं सस्पेक्ट्स कहूंगा इस वक्त, they are common them in all these murders. They are pretty much the same common people that had, and this is multi. So this is, we can call it serial killers, but that's what they call it in Canada, United States, and other parts of the world. But I think that is the case here. But हम इतना सिर्फ कहना चाहेंगे कि and before I logged off for the night, I just wanted to say, Auntie, we're with you. Stay strong with the way you have been. And Varun and all of us are here. We're going to support you no matter what. It's every time you hear something like this, it's just like, I keep telling my family, it's another Jia, and now we used to say another Sri Devi, another Praveen Babi, and Disha Salian, and Sushant Singh Rajput. So all we can say is we're with you, Auntie. Stay strong, and the world is with you, I should say.
Thank you.
कभी भी हम लोगों से कुछ भी हो, आप इस कॉल किस वरुण को रीच आउट कीजिए प्लीज, और we'll do everything we can for around the world to bring in more to the forefront. मुझे लगता है एक दिन जब इन जो कॉमन लोगों को जस्टिस मिलेगी, क्योंकि पाप का घड़ा भर चुका है, as they say, and the tears are not going to go to waste. They've caused a tsunami, and that tsunami is going to take over Bollywood. It's going to unfortunately take over anyone and everyone that was involved, which actually is fortunate. And this is what we are doing. So I'll let the other people come in, but Varun, good job, buddy. Auntie, thank you for joining in. Please stay strong. We're with you.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
going
you
to
for
do
your.
this. Sorry. Yeah.
Take care. Thank you.
Right. Yes, Freeze, you go next. And I'm going to add the rest who are on the backstage, guys. I won't be able to take any more, but whosoever is in the backstage, I'll take you. Please go ahead, Freeze.
Hello, Rabbiya ji.
Hello.
I'm very honored that I'm talking to you. I will not make it melodramatic. I'll be very honest and straightforward. I have 3 questions. I'm in this moment personally because I have lost somebody myself. He was not blood related, but I took him as a brother and a little brother of mine, friend and a little brother. I have 3 questions. There's a video that is released in the recent times, the black and white video. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
No.
The CCTV footage wala, jisme the Poncho father has been seen.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Oh, yeah,
Barabar?
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
When did you see that video? I want to know. And if you can tell us that video is of which time duration?
Yeah, as I told you in my
I joined just now because I woke up late. I'm sorry for that. So please tell.
Basically, what had happened that I was not aware. I came from London and I was in India, but I was not aware that the building has installed CCTV. And when the police was telling me about, when I was saying that, definitely my daughter has been killed, she said nobody came. So I said, nobody came. They have not seen anyone. I said, but how do you know that you have not seen? So they said that they have seen it on CCTV. I said, CCTV? Which CCTV? So it's the police who made me aware of, right? This is the 2nd or 3rd day after Jia passed away. So I said, I want to see the CCTV. So the CCTV was in their custody. in the police's custody. But she showed me on computer. So that means that very night they had already downloaded on their computer. And they had already seen it. So she was showing me in bit and pieces that how Gia is coming and how Gia is going and who's bringing the flowers and who is nothing else. Didn't show me the father or anybody else. Yeah. Did you get it?
They showed you in selective clips. They didn't show you a continuous video.
And on her computer.
I got it. I
So
got
when
it.
I
Now,
asked,
when we see the video, which is only in the recent times, it has come in front of our eyes.
that video,
Sorry, continue.
after 10, 15 days when it came back to the building. So then I saw, I took the clips of that, but that was already sabotaged.
So the video which is there now, in which we can clearly see the father coming in a very suspicious, like a चोर के माफिक जो आ रहा जा रहा है, okay?
वो मुझे
वो
नहीं
कभी
वक्त, वो तो
पता
बाद में हमने वीडियो देखा तो हमने ये सब देखा.
ठीक है, okay. I will straight fast forward now. I had seen you also crying, wearing a white outfit. I don't know where that was. वो crematorium का था सुशांत का कि वो 14 का था. I don't know. There is a video now again come out in which all of us, 90% I feel so, is the son, that is Suraj, where we can see on the 14th somebody like him walking out from the gate. Have you seen that?
Sorry, there was a disruption. Can
Yeah,
you
so
repeat
basically
it?
he's saying, yeah, I'll repeat that. So basically he's talking about a video where we see a person looking like Suraj coming out of Sushant's house. So now he's talking about Sushant Singh Rajput's
Yeah,
home,
on the 14th
Mount
there is a
Blanc.
video. There is a video,
Have you
ma'am.
seen that video?
No, I
Have you
have
seen
not.
that?
No, I have not seen that. I have not seen
Please
that.
forward whenever later Varun that video to her, and if we can point that. A lot
No,
of people who are analyzing, and
why?
it clearly sees Suraj coming out of the
But he was in
premises.
friends in that same French circle, no?
No,
He
friend circle तो ठीक है. I'm
friends.
saying he was
हाँ,
even spotted, ma'am. वो spotted किया गया है on the 14th जब ये पूरे media person जो उधर इकट्ठे हुए हैं. You
yeah.
can clearly see he is coming out. He's coming out, if you know what I'm trying to say, from the premises. Have you seen that?
I have not seen the video, to be very frank, but what I had heard about so many stories from hearsay from people that there was a party and Suraj and Sushant had a fight, and Sushant said, "Look, I know that what you are all about, and as far as I know, that please don't harass Disha Salian." This is what I had. And I think this didn't go along very well. And so they had the hostility. It developed
Okay.
hostility where, his mentor had requested Sushant to please apologize. Now, why would Sushant apologize for what? So then again, it became worse. So this was actually the seed that has taken place, and then it was building up. So in my analysis, which is my opinion, so obviously the seed was already sowed and the animosity was building up. So that hostility obviously was creating that platform that Sushant should be eliminated. Now you understand how it's a common sense.
Not just common sense, there's a lot of stuff slowly but surely it's been coming out now, where it is even very soon, sometime it will be made it clear that even the diaries, okay, the content of the diaries is not making sense. It's not just coincidental, where I think he had also figured out the whole political, corporate, and the mafia nexus in terms of routing and money laundering, which I have a feeling he had figured it out. Okay. And that's the reason I have a feeling it's the complete mafia plus the hatred and the seed that you're talking about, जो पहले से वो एक झगड़ा हो गया था, वो खत्म नहीं हुआ था, ठीक है? And it's a mix of all this stuff, and that's why they eliminated him. Now I have my last final question, ma'am. Looking at that case, which your Gia's case, and looking at this present case, एक साल हो चुका है. The working and the operation of the CBI, ठीक है? I think nobody knows better than you. And the way the drag and the delay tactics which is going on, which I feel so, I may be wrong and I hope I'm wrong. What is the similarities that you see in that?
There's no similarity. There is no similarity. The worst is that Sushant's evidences have been so badly destroyed that I don't think so CBI has got anything. In my case, we have prepared the independent panels have prepared 3 pages of the report, which has been handed to CBI, showing everything. See, we have worked very hard. So the UK independent panel has prepared a report which is totally analyzing the Juhu police charge sheet and CBI charge sheet, and all the lacunas over there, what is missing, what is there, and the evidences that I have placed, the forensic expert that I had gone to analyze the case with the photographs given by the police to me. The photographs were given to me officially by the police.
Exactly.
You understand? But police has not handed the photographs of Sushant, official photographs of Sushant, to anybody, because they have learned from my case. My case has become an example for the police that, oh, these are the mistakes they made. You see, they have actually axed their foot by giving me the photographs, because they had shut the case and they had let the guy go free. So they thought that, oh, mother, poor thing, she was so speechless and so much in comatose herself that she will not fight. And I went requesting that you have charged me for these photographs. Please give me. These are my properties. So I got 50.
Charged you in the sense? Charged you in the sense?
They charged me for the photograph. They charged
Money
me for
wise.
photography of post-mortem.
Okay.
Yeah, they charged me. So if you have charged me, then these are my properties. And through the lawyer, I gave an official letter that I want these evidences. These are my properties. Even in the High Court, when judge asked me, now that CBI cannot get into the BlackBerry phone, do I want that, possess that phone? I said, yes. The moment I said, yes, your Lord, I want it, the, CBI said, no, she will tamper it. But you can't tamper it. How can I tamper it? When you can't get into it, how will I get into it? So do you see? They're trying to be smart.
Okay.
And now when it came to Vaze's and Parambir's case, how did they tamper the digitals? वो समंदर में जाके digitals उनके computers उठा के और उसको forensically देख कर उन्होंने सारा खुलासा कर दिया. और BlackBerry उनके जिया के and सूरज पंचोली के BlackBerries का आप खुलासा नहीं कर सकते? क्या आपके पास में इतनी competency नहीं है? क्या कह रहे हैं आप? What are you saying? Who are you fooling? That's what I said. You can fool for little time for few people.
They're fooling the citizens of this country. That's what they're doing. They're trying to, or they did. Now,
Yeah,
my last question, ma'am, is sorry. I've been very straightforward and harsh.
No, but I've told you. I've given my explanations.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very skeptical about, because I feel very sorry that his case has been very badly damaged.
Okay.
Very badly damaged.
I see.
The only key factors are the witnesses. The only key factor, as NCB has arrested some of these people. Now they are the truth. Now the question is, the justice system works on evidence. The statements of witnesses keep on changing many times. Where are the evidences? You see, we are talking about let's fight for truth. We all know that they have been killed. We all know that the justice will never be served. I have had a closure. I'm very much contented in my mind that no justice system is going to give justice because the evidences are not placed in front of the judge.
Yeah.
And without evidence, judge cannot use their intellect. अब जज अंटालिया केस में समंदर से जाके निकाल के ले आए, अब इस केस में कहां से निकाल के लेके आएंगे? वो तो पानी में फेंका था, ये आग में. लेकिन the digital FBI digital forensic laboratory says even if the phones or digital gadgets, they are burnt or damaged, we can get everything out. We can get everything. That is only the FBI laboratory. There's a laboratory in Israel and the laboratory in FBI with FBI. You can give any damaged, burnt, blasted equipment. They will take that out. In this digital era, nothing is deleted. Please put this in your head. Nothing can be deleted. The dead have taken everything with them. But the accused, they have got their phones, they have got their digital weapons, they have got everything. Why those things are not collected? Why even from the suspect, their phones are not taken? Only as a suspect. They may not be truth, but suspect kar sakte hai na?
Yeah, but there should be will also, no, ma'am, to solve the case. My final question is, it's very often we hear, I have seen that part of yours.
But we know they don't have the will. That is why we are fighting. That is why we are at Varun's platform. Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
My final question, ma'am. There's a video, and we have often seen this point that you have made earlier, that the personnel from the CBI itself came and told you that they've been asked or they've been pressurized from this one particular film star, that he's putting pressure to go slow on the culprits.
Well, I have already told you what I was told. Now, this is the officer that is telling me. Do you understand? So obviously, the officer has been told. My question is, if you're an officer, even if you have been told, you should do your duty. So that means it must be somebody also very powerful who is putting pressure on the officer.
Yes, that's what the point that I was trying to make.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, ma'am. And I don't know about anybody, but I promise you that myself, because we've got into this, because it's all string related and connected, all these cases. It's the same lobby, it's the same gang, it's the same group. Absolutely. And we and myself will try a level best to expose this entire lobby and this gang and get justice for all of us. Thank you very much. Take care. All the best, more.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Reese. All right, guys, last kuch minutes, please. Vivanshu. Yeah.
I have nothing more to say. Thanks for your time, madam. I would just like to have little small words from you. Whom should we actually target? Are we targeting in a wide variety like hashtags and doing these videos, or we should pinpoint what you may have learned after some time that this was the person we should have targeted or asked questions more? Kindly just tell us that so that we can focus more towards that. Should we target on the CBI officials or the ministry or maybe the PM, whom we should be constantly hitting? Just that question I would leave. Thank you.
You see, targeting, there is a system, there is a protocol and system that has been set. It's a law enforcement. Beside law enforcement, why the cases from law enforcement go to CBI or NCB or anybody else? It's law enforcement. They are the main people. There is no one else. We can't target. There is a system that has been set in any nation. There is a police institute. There is a CBI institute. There are all these kind of institutes, and they have been put over there. We cannot just we can go with a plead and grievances to the prime minister and to the leaders and the governing bodies. We can go and grieve, but we can't target them. We can't say we have to target the law enforcement because they are supposed to do their duty.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. Please go ahead. You're mute. You're mute.
Namaste, Rabbiya ji.
Namaste.
First of all, I just want to send my best wishes, my prayers, my blessings to Jia wherever she is. I'm sure she's in a very good place and
Yes.
she's watching. I just want I've made this pledge already to myself. I'm doing this. Sorry, I'm a little emotional. I've been just crying buckets since the show went on. I'm sorry about it. I tried my best.
My
not
big
to.
heart to you, sweetie. Don't cry.
I'm a mother. I'm a mother of 2 children.
Yeah.
And I made this pledge to myself, and I'm making this in front of you today. Till I'm alive, I'm going to fight for Jia, for Sushant. Sorry. I just want to ask you this. आप एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग औरत हैं, बहुत ज्यादा.
पता नहीं. मैं भी आप ही की तरह वीक और कमजोर हूँ. ये है बस मैं छुपाती हूँ अंदर, लेकिन क्योंकि मेरे आंसुओं से काम नहीं होगा, मेरी आवाज से.
जी.
और मैं अपनी
आपकी आवाज
नहीं लाना चाहती, क्योंकि मेरी आवाज में कपकपी आ जाएगी तो फिर, क्योंकि अभी सिर्फ जिया के केस का दर्द नहीं है, और भी लोगों का. जब आप औरों का दर्द को समझते हैं ना, तो फिर आपको बड़ा मजबूत बनना पड़ता है जान. मजबूत बनना पड़ता, मजबूती से ही काम होगा ना. रो रो के तो मैं गंगा बहा चुकी हूँ, वो सूख भी गई है, लेकिन इससे तो काम नहीं बन रहा था ना. लेकिन आपकी आंखों के आंसू उस क्रिमिनल की आंखों में जा रहे हैं, और वो इतना रोएगा कि मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती हूँ कि आपके आंसू बर्बाद नहीं जाएंगे. जिन्होंने इन्फ्लिक्ट करते हैं ना किसी को दर्द, इवेंचुअली वो दर्द उनके पास चला जाता है.
ट्रू. और यही मैं आज आप सबके सामने
आप आपको संभालिए, स्ट्रॉन्ग बनिए, क्योंकि यहाँ पर एक की जान की बात नहीं हो रही है. यहाँ पर कई जाने हैं, और कई जानों के लिए तो फिर आपको बिल्कुल बहुत ही एक पहाड़ की तरह बनना पड़ता है ना.
यही पूछना चाह रही थी मैं आपसे राबिया जी, that how do you where do you get your strength from? You've been fighting this battle for 9 long years now, and I just wanted to tell you this before you answer my question, that I made this pledge already, but in front of everybody today, in front of the whole world, whoever is watching, I am making this pledge that till the time I'm alive, I will keep fighting, and I hope वो fight इतनी लंबी नहीं जाए, because मुझे लगता है कि हम जीतेंगे, हम जरूर जीतेंगे और जल्दी जीतेंगे. और आपकी आवाज अकेली आवाज नहीं है राबिया जी, आपको पता भी होगा शायद, हम सब की आवाज आपके साथ जुड़ी हुई है, तो बहुत बुलंद आवाज है आपकी. We just
1 second, I think she's getting a call. She's getting a call, looks like. So guys, itni der ke liye, yeah, she was not supposed to be, but I know we had some emotional moments. So thank you, Ikbar, for Nagendra ji, Anuradha ji, and Preeti ji. Just few more minutes.
I'll leave Varun, sorry.
Wait karke jao. I think she will expect you to.
Back.
Yeah, she'll be back. Okay, Maybe she will join now. She got a call. Yeah.
Wait for a few minutes. Hello, Preeti ji.
Okay, she's here. She's here. I'm gonna add her back. Hello. Hanji
Sorry.
Rabbiya.
Yeah, I had an interruption.
No worries.
Yeah, sorry,
Please
you
go ahead.
continue. Listening to your, yes.
So I just wanted to say, Rabbiya ji, that we are all with you. We just need guidance because we are all right now basically directionless. हम अपनी तरफ से कोशिश करते हैं, but मुझे लगता है unified कोशिश होगी तो हम जल्दी जीतेंगे. So if you guide us, what is to be done? Because like you said, you have already presented all the evidences. It's up to the legal system. It's up to the authorities. But as common people spread across the globe, what is it that we must do and what we can do? Let us know and we'll be doing it.
देखिए, आप अपनी स्ट्रेंथ को बिल्ड कीजिए स्पिरिचुअली, बिकॉज अगर आप इफ यू आर स्पिरिचुअल, you know, my strength comes from spirituality, nothing else. I cannot say that, you know, सिवाय स्पिरिचुअलिटी के और कोई ऐसी चीज नहीं है जो आपको ताकत दे सकती है. ना पैसा दे सकता है, पैसा तो कमजोर कर देता है, और आंसू आपको बहुत ही ज्यादा निर्बल बना देते हैं. तो सिर्फ स्पिरिचुअलिटी है ना. देखिए, बड़े बड़े जो संत महात्मा भी, उनके ऊपर कितनी आफतें आई, कितना कुछ हुआ उनके साथ. उनके भी वो ऐसे लोगों की जब मैं कहानियां सुनती हूँ, वो भी मुझे हिम्मत देती है. सच्चे लोगों की स्टोरीज आपको हिम्मत देगी, जिन्होंने सच की लड़ाई लड़ी. उन लोगों ने सबने सच की लड़ाई लड़ी ना. महाभारत भी क्या था? सच के लिए था ना. जहां पर कृष्णा ने जो गीता को उपदेश दिया, दैट वाज फॉर ट्रूथ, कि व्हाट इज लाइफ ऑल अबाउट. And he was telling Arjun that don't be a coward. That's what you are here for. And this is the fight for truth and justice. That's the biggest example I can give you. All the prophets, all the Nabiyyat who came, they all fought for justice, for truth. उनके साथ जो लोग उनका सच सुन नहीं सके, उन लोगों ने उनको कितनी तकलीफें दी. तो जो लोग सच सुन नहीं पाते हैं, और नाब जैसे एंड वरुण है, कितनी तकलीफें मिलती हैं इनको जब ये अपनी आवाज उठाते हैं और लेके आते हैं हम सब लोगों को प्लेटफॉर्म पे. इनको भी तकलीफें, इनकी भी लाइफ थ्रेट पर आ जाती है. पर वेयर दे आर गिविंग अप, दे आर नॉट गिविंग अप. नो, हैवान और राक्षस तो सिर्फ मार ही सकता है, वो आपको दोबारा क्रिएट तो नहीं कर सकता.
All right. Thank you, Shalini.
Very low
Thank
now.
you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Preeti ji, please go ahead before the battery dies. Yes, thank you so much, Rabbiya ji. इतना time देने के लिए भी. Yes, Preeti ji, please. मैं आज introduce नहीं करूँगा. Please बात करें. आप mute हैं, Preeti ji. आप mute हैं, Preeti ji.
ज्यादा शब्द नहीं है कुछ.
हाँ.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
ज्यादा शब्द नहीं है मेरे पास कहने के लिए, क्योंकि राबिया जी के साथ कई डिबेट्स में हम लोग बैठे हैं. राबिया जी, आपको जय हिंद बोलती हूँ, नमस्ते, प्रणाम. यहीं से पैर छूती हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने आज तक ऐसी बहुत बहुत कम ऐसे हम माँ को देख पाते हैं जो इतनी बड़ी लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं. क्योंकि निर्भया के केस में भी हम इंडिया गेट पे लाठियां भी खाते थे, वाटर कैनाल्स भी हमारे ऊपर लगाई जाती थी, सब कुछ होता था. एक उस माँ को देखा था जिसकी बेटी नहीं थी, नहीं बची, और जो हुआ निर्भया के साथ ये सबको पता है. इसके बावजूद इस देश में 8 साल लग गए राबिया जी ये प्रूफ करने में कि हाँ, उनकी बेटी का बलात्कार हुआ था. ले लैंग्वेज में कहूं, एक आम आदमी की भाषा में, तो शर्मनाक था जब ये कहा जाता था कि भैया आप, मतलब आपकी बेटी के बॉडी के इंटेस्टाइन, यूट्रस बाहर आ जाते हैं, बॉडी में रॉड किसी के इंसर्ट कर दिया जाता है. इसके बावजूद ये वो बेशर्म
हमारे यहाँ के कुछ वकील, हमारे यहाँ के सरकारों में भी, इवन सरकारों में भी जुड़े कुछ लोग ऐसे बेशरम है, जहाँ पे किसी की बेटी के साथ इतना बड़ा हादसा होने के बाद वरुण हमने वो लड़ाई लड़ी है। तो यहाँ तो, और वो एक उनकी जो माँ आती है वो उत्तर प्रदेश के बहुत सिंपल से गांव घर परिवार से आती हैं, इसके बावजूद सोचो उन्होंने वो लड़ाई लड़ी, और मैं उनको देखती तो बड़ी हिम्मत मिलती थी। दूसरी हिम्मत मुझे राबिया जी आपको देख के मिलती है। मुझे वो डिबेट याद है जिस डिबेट पे आप पैनल पे हमारे साथ बैठी थी, ममता जी थी, और आप अर्नब के बारे में बोलते बोलते जब अर्नब जेल गए थे और आप रोने लगी थी, आपने वहां जिया का जिक्र नहीं किया था, आप अर्नब के लिए रोने लगी थी कि वो बेचारा सच बोल रहा है इसलिए वो फंसा। उस दिन मैं अपने घर में बैठी थी और सोफे पे मैंने ये सोचा कि बहुत अच्छा हुआ कि मैं इस डिबेट का हिस्सा नहीं हूं, क्योंकि मैं इनको इस तरीके से इस पैनल पे रोते हुए नहीं देख सकती थी। मतलब हम टूट गए थे उस दिन, मैंने और ममता जी ने बहुत देर तक फोन पे इस बारे में बात की थी, और ममता जी आपके साथ पैनल पे ही रोने लगी थी। मैंने बाद में उनको फोन किया और मैंने कहा यार बहुत अच्छा है कि हम इस पैनल पे नहीं बैठे, बहुत मुश्किल है, बहुत टफ है, आप जिस लड़ाई को लड़ रही हैं, बट हैट्स ऑफ टू यू राबिया जी कि आप लड़ रही हैं। एक चीज मैं जरूर कहना चाहूंगी, जैसे हमने निर्भया की लड़ाई लड़ी, हमने बहुत सारे यहाँ पे केसेस लड़े, हम आज भी लड़ रहे हैं मैम, हम पर डे लड़ते हैं, हम सुबह से रात तक, हमारा दूसरा नाम प्रीति पांडे की जगह हमारा नाम ही एक लड़ाका टाइप्स हो गया है। वी फाइट एवरी डे ऑन डिफरेंट इश्यूज, नेशनल इश्यूज और सोशल इश्यूज। वन कमिटमेंट फ्रॉम आर साइड व्हेन आई से कि जितने भी एक्टिविस्ट को मैम आप टीवी पैनल पे देखती हैं, चाहे वो रोचिका हो, चाहे वो श्रुति गेहरा हो, ममता काले हो, अनुजा कपूर हो, जिनको भी आप भारत के चैनल्स पे देखती हैं, मैम हमारे एक एक एक्टिविस्ट आपके साथ है। आप इस लड़ाई को लड़िए। हम यहाँ पे इंडिया में चाहे सीबीआई ऑफिस के बाहर का प्रोटेस्ट हो, चाहे कहीं कहीं का भी प्रोटेस्ट हो, मैम हमेशा आपके साथ है, हमेशा। और मुझे पता है, क्योंकि ये केस इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है जिया का, वो सिर्फ आपकी बेटी नहीं थी, मैं तो कई बार कहती हूँ कि भारत में वो मेहमान बन के आई थी और वो यहाँ पे काम कर रही थी। हमारे लिए बहुत शर्मनाक वरुण इसलिए है ना, क्योंकि वो बाहर से आके इस भारत की धरती पे भारत की बेटी बन के काम कर रही थी। हमने उनकी फिल्में देखी, हमने, वो हमारी मेहमान थी,
वो
हमारी
मेहमान। मैं
जी,
भारतीय, मैं अभी तक भारतीय हूँ। मेरी तो वो धरती पे मेरी माँ है, मैं तो हिंदुस्तान की हूँ, तो वो बच्ची भी तो हिंदुस्तान की थी।
आप सोचो कि बिल्कुल वही मैं कह रही हूँ कि इस धरती पे आके जो हुआ, और उसके साथ वो बहुत, मतलब वर्ड्स में बोलना, हम इतने देर से यही डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। बट वरुण, वन थिंग इज श्योर कि जैसे हम सुशांत की लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं, दिशा की लड़ रहे हैं, मैं बार बार कहती हूँ अगर जिया खान का केस सॉल्व होता तो 50% सुशांत का केस सॉल्व हो जाता। सारा ग्रुप सेम है, ये सारे जो इन्फ्लुएंशियल लोग हैं, पावरफुल लोग हैं, वरुण सेम गैंग हैज किल्ड 3 ऑफ देम।
वही कह रहे हैं, अगर वो हो गया होता तो सुशांत नहीं होता, सुशांत
कोई
मर
डूबता
जाता।
हुआ हो सकता है जिया खान के केस में, कोई डूबता हुआ सूरज हो, कहीं के जगह कोई बेबी पेंगुइन हो, कहीं के केस में कोई बहुत बड़ा बिल्डर हो नोएडा मुंबई का, कोई अंडरवर्ल्ड से जुड़ा है। बट वरुण, सब सेम है, सब लोग सेम है। मैं सुशांत के बर्थडे में जब अभी 21 जनवरी को बॉम्बे गई थी, मुंबई गई थी, मैं बहुत सारे ऐसे लोगों से मिली, मैं जिनका नाम भी नहीं बता सकती आपके पैनल पे, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग जो डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट बॉलीवुड से जुड़े थे। किस तरीके से ये आने वाले लोगों को जो इंडस्ट्री के बाहर से आते हैं, किस तरीके से उनको ये तंग करते हैं, मोलेस्ट करते हैं, परेशान करते हैं, अपने जाल में फंसाते हैं, ये सब कुछ वहां के लोगों ने बताया, वहां के आर्टिस्ट ने बताया जो वहां काम कर रहे हैं। तो ये बड़ी चीज नहीं है। बार बार मैं कहती हूँ, शुरू से कहती हूँ, जिया खान का केस इसलिए सॉल्व होना जरूरी है क्योंकि जिया खान से कड़ी जुड़ी हुई है। ये बहुत बड़ी गलती थी कि 9 साल जो लोग बैठे रहे सरकारों में, जो एजेंसी के लोग थे, वो किसके इन्फ्लुएंस में, पता नहीं कितने नोटों की गड्डियों के लालच में, कौन सा कॉल, किस बड़े भाईजान टाइप्स कॉल और व्हाट एवर इट वॉज, कौन से कॉल्स ऐसी आती थी और किस डर से इन लोगों ने किया। सेम गैंग तो है, 60 साल 65 साल के वही लोग बॉलीवुड पे राज कर रहे हैं, हमारे यहाँ आइकॉन बने हैं। 20 साल 22 साल की लड़कियां उनकी हीरोइन बनती हैं, फिर बाद में वो मोलेस्ट करते हैं, उनको फंसाते हैं। पूरा कास्टिंग काउच ओपनली चलता है बॉलीवुड में, और किसी की हिम्मत नहीं कि बॉलीवुड में, भारत में बैठ के बॉलीवुड के बारे में बोल दो। जैसे बोल दोगे तो हम तो एक्टिविस्ट है, हमारे ऊपर रोज FIR होती है, पर डे FIR होती है, पर डे पुलिस वालों का फोन आएगा, ये होगा। बट वरुण, लड़ाई तो लड़नी है। बार बार कहती हूँ आपको, सिर्फ कमिंग टू द पॉइंट, राबिया जी हमेशा आपके साथ है, सिर्फ मैं नहीं, मैं अपने पूरे पैनल जो हम लोग, हमारे एक्टिविस्ट का ग्रुप जो है, हम सब आपके साथ है। मैम आप लड़ो, आपको जो भी जरूरत पड़ेगी, जो भी तन मन धन, जो से जैसे जो भी हम कर पाएंगे मैम, हमेशा आपके लिए करेंगे। यू आर नॉट जस्ट जियाज मदर। मैंने जिया के बर्थडे में लिखा था ट्विटर पे, ये आप सिर्फ जिया की मदर नहीं है, वी सी एज अ मदर फेस फिगर इन यू। तो वैसे आपकी हिम्मत, आपका ये चार्मिंग चेहरा, ये खुद हमें बहुत डिस्टर्ब करता है। जब आप रोती हैं तो बहुत तकलीफ होती है। आप वाकई जब आप वहां पे इंटरव्यू देती हैं और कहीं रोती हैं तो हम लोगों को सच में बहुत तकलीफ होती है। आपने एक बेटी खोई है, पर भारत में बहुत सारी बेटियां हैं मैम जो आपको अपनी माँ समझती हैं।
थैंक यू सो मच। आपने इतना अच्छा बोला और आपने बहुत कुछ बहुत थोड़े वक्त में कह दिया। पर मैं एक बात कहूंगी कि जब मेरी मुलाकात हुई थी सीबीआई ऑफिसर से, तो उन्होंने कहा था अक्यूज है वो हमारा भी दुश्मन है। मैंने कहा वो आपका दुश्मन नहीं है, क्योंकि आपके ऑफिसर और वो एक ही बोट में बैठे हुए हैं। आप समझ? तो मेरा मैं आप प्रोसिक्यूट किसको करेंगे और प्रोसिक्यूशन किसको क्या लेके जाएगी एविडेंस
जी।
समझ रहे हैं? जब अक्यूज और सीबीआई अगर दोनों ही एक ही बोट में, पुलिस एंड एक्यूज एक ही बोट में है, सुशांत के केस में देख लो, दिशा के केस में देख लो, जिया के केस में देख लो, तो आप किसको प्रोसिक्यूट करने हैं और जज के पास क्या लेके जाएंगे, क्या प्रोसिक्यूशन होगी? लड़ाई जस्ट की नहीं है, मेरी लड़ाई सच की। मैंने तो सीबीआई से भी और पुलिस से सिर्फ सवाल उठाए हैं कि मुझे ये सवालों का जवाब दे दीजिए, बस। आज तक मुझे वो सवालों के जवाब नहीं मिले और मेरी सारी रिपोर्ट, जैसे एक अभी आपके कोई गेस्ट थे जिन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि हमको दीजिए और हम उसको देख के उस पे लड़ेंगे। मेरा तो सब पब्लिक डोमेन में है सब कुछ। आप गूगल करेंगे, आप देखेंगे एवरीथिंग, एवरी एविडेंस, एवरीथिंग इज ऑन पब्लिक डोमेन।
जी।
मेरे सवाल भी जो मैंने उठाए हैं, और आज तक एक सवाल का मुझे जवाब नहीं मिला है उन ऑफिसर से जो ऑफिसर्स अथॉरिटी रखते हैं। भाई मेरे पास तो कोई अथॉरिटी और कोई परमिशन नहीं है किसी के घर में जाके और उसकी रेड मारना और उसका घर में तलाशी करना। सीबीआई के, पुलिस के पास है, उन्होंने किया। और चेरी पिक, जब आप चेरी पिक करने लग जाते हैं तो फिर आप क्या दिखाना चाहते हैं, क्या छुपाना चाहते हैं? ये तो फिर यू आर प्लेइंग गॉड ना।
राबिया जी, जो इस समय सीबीआई के डायरेक्टर बने हैं, जो 24 तारीख को, सुबोध जायसवाल जी,
अच्छा।
थोड़ी होप उनसे रखी जा सकती है।
मैं लिखूंगी,
मतलब उनका,
मैंने पिछले वाले तो लिखा था,
जी,
अब मैं तो भी लिखूंगी और
क्योंकि इनका अगर आप ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड देखेंगे तो जो लोग इन्वॉल्व हैं जिया, सुशांत और दिशा में, उन्हीं लोगों ने जब ये मतलब पुलिस की भूमिका में थे महाराष्ट्र में, और जिन मुंबई के जो बड़े आला अफसर, ये जो आपने थोड़ी देर पहले नाम लिया था ना, 100 करोड़ की किटी वाले जो लोग हैं, जो वसूली गैंग है मुंबई पुलिस से, उन सारे लोगों ने सुबोध जायसवाल जी को बहुत इतना मतलब पुलिसिंग में तंग किया था कि उन्होंने डेपुटेशन पे एक चिट्ठी लिखी थी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को कि मुझे महाराष्ट्र से सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट डेपुटेशन पे बुला लिया जाए। और अभी सेम आदमी को, सेम इंसान को सीबीआई का डायरेक्टर बना के बिठाया है। तो बहुत सारे चांसेस हैं कि इस बार चिट्ठी लिखी जाए तो शायद कुछ न कुछ हो, क्योंकि जो दुश्मन आपके हैं, मुझे लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं इनडायरेक्ट उन लोगों ने इनको बहुत तंग किया हुआ है, और ये बहुत सारी चीजें जानते हैं महाराष्ट्र और बॉलीवुड और मुंबई के बारे में। तो मैम प्लीज आप नए सिरे से इसको शुरू करिए। जो नए सीबीआई डायरेक्टर आए उसमें जो भी मदद आपको, हम लोगों, मैं दिल्ली में ही हूँ, मेरा घर भी सीबीआई ऑफिस के बहुत करीब है, और मैं, ममता जी, हम सब लोग यहाँ जो हमसे हो पाएगा दिल्ली में, आप हमें बताइएगा। और हमें एज ए एक्टिविस्ट नहीं, राबिया जी, एज अ डॉटर आप प्लीज बताइए। वील गो, वील फाइंड आउट, हम जो भी आप ग्राउंड पे हम दिल्ली में कर पाएंगे हम जरूर करेंगे।
आप मुझे वरुण के थ्रू अपना पता भेज दीजिएगा।
श्योर।
लेकिन अब आपने मुझे बताया अभी तो क्या है कि कोविड की वजह से हियरिंग डेट मेरी नेक्स्ट डेट होती रही, तो कोई हियरिंग पर्टिकुलर हियरिंग नहीं हुई है। पर अभी हियरिंग एक्चुअली सीबीआई ने अपनी मांग रखी है कि हमको वो एविडेंसेस दे दो जो पुलिस ने उनको दिए नहीं 9 साल से। तो अगर एक वो उनको मिल जाएगा, और देखो महाराष्ट्र की कोर्ट है तो ऑब्वियसली गवर्निंग बॉडी का काफी उस पर रोब होता है। सो अभी अगर मिल जाएंगे तो फिर इन्वेस्टिगेशन की मेरी मांग है, अदरवाइज आई विल गो टू हाई कोर्ट एंड सुप्रीम कोर्ट एंड पुट अ प्रेशर ऑन देम। मैं तो यही करती आई हूँ 9 साल से। और जैसे अक्यूज कहते हैं कि अरे मैं तो बड़ी इन्फ्लुएंशियल हूँ, भाई अगर मैं इतनी इन्फ्लुएंशियल होती तो आज मेरा केस कब का खत्म भी हो गया होता।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली।
आप समझ रहे हैं? तो फिर चुप होने के पैसे तो ना देती ना, जैसे आप लोग दे रहे हैं चुप होने के पैसे, और आप सच ना लेके आओ ये ना, तो उस पोजीशन में तो मैं भी ना होती। मैं तो पैसे देती हूँ अपने लॉयर्स को कि भैया सच निकलवाइए, वो पैसे देते हैं कि भैया सच को दबाइए। आप समझ रहे हैं? तो ऐसा मेरा कोई प्रो बोनो और कोई फ्री का तो नहीं हो रहा है। मेरा खर्चा करती हूँ बिकॉज इट्स अ सिस्टम। लॉयर्स की तो ये प्रोफेशन है, तो मुझे तो खर्चा करना पड़ता है, प्लीड करना पड़ता है कोर्ट में कि प्लीज सच को निकलवाइए, और वहां अक्यूज हैज टू पे कि सच को दबाइए। दैट इज व्हाई इतने साल लग गए हैं, लेकिन सच तो दबेगा नहीं ना, कभी ना कभी, चाहे मैं मर भी जाऊं या मेरे जिंदा होते होते या मेरे मरने के बाद, पर सच तो निकलेगा।
और वैसे भी मैम सच को भले 9 साल लग गया हो, लेकिन जो लोग अपना फिल्मी करियर चाहते थे कि बहुत बड़ा रहे, हम बहुत सुपरस्टार बन जाएं,
क्या मिला?
लोगों की फिल्में आई और चली गई और पता थी सुपर फ्लॉप। एक्चुअली फ्लॉप में भी अगर कोई क्राइटेरिया होता होगा कि सुपर फ्लॉप जो होता होगा, तो बेसिकली जिया के पायस सोल ने उस व्यक्ति का करियर सिर्फ तबाह नहीं किया, पूरी तरीके से बर्बाद कर दिया। और वो जो स्टारडम मिलने वाला था बहुत बड़े बड़े लोगों के थ्रू, बहुत बड़े बड़े लोग उसको लॉन्च करना चाहते थे, वही बड़े बड़े लोग पुलिस पे प्रेशर बनाते थे। मैंने आपका एक इंटरव्यू देखा था जिसमें आपने कहा कि आपको ऑफिसर्स ने मुंबई बुलाया और बताया कि उनके पास किसकी कॉल्स आती हैं बॉलीवुड से। मैंने आपका एक पूरा इंटरव्यू वो देखा था। तो वही सारे लोग हैं, वही सब है, सब खत्म है। मतलब आप कहते हैं ना कि कोई लॉन्च होने के पहले ही फ्लॉप हो जाए, वो हुआ है। एंड ही विल नेवर बी एबल टू राइज इन हिज लाइफ।
नॉट ब्लेम कि जिया की सोल ने कुछ ऐसा वो किया, लेकिन ये तो इसका अपना कर्मा है, उसका अपना कर्मा है। मेरी बच्ची तो इनोसेंटली चली गई, वो तो शी बिकेम अ लाइट एंड द स्टार इन हेवन। बट जो कुछ ऐसी हरकत करता है वो अपना ही गड्ढा खोद रहा होता है, और उसको जिंदगी मिलती है ताकि वो खुद सफर करे।
एग्जैक्टली।
वो ताकि वो सफर करे, और उनको इतनी लंबी जिंदगी मिल जाती है कि ताकि वो और लंबा सफर करे।
ट्रू, वेरी ट्रू।
You understand me? So my daughter is with the Creator and in peace, and the spirituality has helped me to heal, and I am just saying that my healing doesn't mean कि मैं चुप होके बैठ जाऊं. My healing means that I've become stronger to stand for many more. My one child's death has not made me weak, but it has made me strong to stand for others.
एग्जैक्टली। बहुत सारे ऐसे लोगों को हिम्मत मिल रही है वरुण, जिनको जिया, दिशा और सुशांत से पहले भी बॉलीवुड में ऐसे बहुत से हादसे हुए हैं। आपको पता होगा बहुत सारे ऐसे हीरो हीरोइन है जो बहुत टॉप पे थे और अचानक से बालकनी और बेडरूम से गिरा दिए जाते थे, और सुबह न्यूज आती थी कि वो ड्रग्स लेते थे, वो बहुत सारे। तो इन केसेस ने उन केसेस को भी खोल दिया है बेसिकली।
नहीं, सच को निकाल दिया ना, सच को।
और मैं वही कहता हूँ, I really appreciate।
अब मेरी अब बिल्कुल बहुत ही यानी 4% बैटरी है।
हाँ, चलो अब मैं खत्म करता हूँ अब। so thank you so very much। yes, नगेंद्र जी प्लीज क्विकली अपने आप कमेंट दे दें ताकि I can end this please।
मैं रविया जी से इतना ही कहना चाहूंगा कि टुडे आई मेट द
ले आती हूँ, बिकॉज अगर चार्ज नहीं होगा तो
श्योर। अरे यार guys, yeah, please थोड़ा शॉर्ट रखेंगे भावना जी एंड अनुराधा जी।
मैं बिल्कुल शॉर्ट।
हाँ नहीं बिल्कुल शॉर्ट। मैं बहुत ज्यादा इस टाइम टेल यू कि मैं कितना ज्यादा आई एम ग्रेटफुल कि आज के दिन ही इन्होंने एग्री किया और यहाँ आए हमारे सबके लिए। एंड जैसे प्रीति जी ने कहा, यस, बहुत सारी इंस्पिरेशन बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए, बट वी ऑल्सो शुड बी अ लिटिल माइंडफुल।
बहुत बड़ी बात है, मतलब बहुत बड़ी बात है। यू कांट इमेजिन कि हम अगर उनको फोन पे या ऐसे आपके स्ट्रीम यार्ड पे बोलते देख रहे हैं तो हमें जो फील हो रहा है वो स्ट्रॉन्ग टच वाली वो स्ट्रॉन्ग लेडी है बहुत ज्यादा, शायद इसलिए वो इतनी 9 साल की लड़ाई लड़ पा रही है, और वो बहुत लोगों के लिए एग्जाम्पल है।
Yep. All right. बोले नागेंद्र जी प्लीज।
हाँ, मैं रबिया मैम से यही कहूंगा, टुडे आई मेट द मोस्ट वंडरफुल मदर ऑन अर्थ एंड द मोस्ट वंडरफुल डॉटर ऑन अर्थ। इतना अच्छा लगा कि दे गिव यू पेन, you created love out of it, you created a spirituality out of it, and your connection with your daughter is still there, she still lives with you, and those people, मैं बोलूंगा जिन लोगों ने आज कुछ किया है ना, they have murdered their soul. Your daughter lives with you, but they have murdered their own soul, so they are dead before they are dead.
Today you spoke the right thing.
They are dead before they are dead, and she still lives with you.
Yes.
See, and today you created her in our hearts. आज आपने हमें जगा दिया, हमें I am not for justice, but I am for the love. I am for the love that today I can connect. I didn't see her, but today I could connect with her. I could connect with you, a wonderful soul. And मैं एक भगवत गीता के श्लोक से that I want to contribute to her. I'll end with that beautiful slok from Bhagavad Gita, which says, Nainam chindanti sastrani, Nainam dahati pavakah, Nainam kledyanti yatyapo, Nainam shoshyati marutah. That means that weapons cannot kill you, fire cannot burn you, water cannot wet you, and winds cannot dry you. That is our soul. That is pure. That is the purest form of Jia, Sushant. और एक लाइन में कहूंगा, जो सूली पे लटका होगा वही सख्त मसीहा होगा। Jesus, these are all beautiful souls. Jesus, yay, that's my words.
So beautifully put, so beautifully said that you gave me goosebumps. इतना आपके प्लेटफॉर्म में आज मुझे इतने अच्छे लोग आए, आप मेहमान बन के, लेकिन इन शख्स ने जो एनालाइज किया और जो समझ गए, मेरी रूह को समझ गए हैं, तो वो मेरी बच्ची की रूह को भी समझ गए। थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू नागेंद्र जी। ऑलराइट, लास्ट 30 सेकंड्स प्लीज, भावना जी प्लीज बोलें, एंड देन अनुराधा जी।
हाँ जी, रबिया मैम नमस्ते, और आपको सैल्यूट है जिस तरह से आप फाइट कर रहे हैं 9 ईयर से। आप एग्जांपल हैं बहुत सारी मदर्स के लिए। बट मेरा ये कहना है, मैंने जिया को देखा है, जिया की एक मूवी देखी है, और जिया वाज अ वेरी टैलेंटेड गर्ल, एंड मैंने उसकी जो लास्ट उसका एक सॉन्ग देखा था, जो उसने कमाल की एक्टिंग की थी उसमें, एंड वो बहुत अप जाने वाली थी, बट सडनली मुझे पता चला कि उनका डिमाइज हो गया है, एंड इट वाज वेरी शॉकिंग फॉर अस। बट कभी कभी मैम टाइम थोड़ा धीरे आता है, देर से आता है। नाउ दिस इज अ राइट टाइम फॉर यू। ये जो टाइम आया है, आप सबको पता चला, दिस इज अ राइट टाइम फॉर यू। जस्ट मैं यही बोलना चाहती हूँ, और हम लगे हुए हैं बहुत सारे ग्रुप्स में, आज भी हमारा कैंपेन हो रहा है आपके लिए, हम कर रहे हैं और हमेशा आपके साथ रहेंगे।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू भावना जी। अनुराधा जी प्लीज।
Hello Varun, thank you so much. Hello Rabbiya ma'am. I want to start with saying that I really love you, ma'am. You have been a brave lady, and you have always made sure that you maintain your calm and composure, no matter what kind of big people you have been fighting with. And along with this, I want to say Dia is a shining star even today. So she lives in our heart, and we really love her. So I really, wanted to convey this to you, that we are with you, ma'am. And no matter how long these mafia people want to take this fight, we are ready for it. We'll make sure that we take justice for Jia and all the innocent lives that we have lost, and recently Sushant Singh Rajput. And we will ensure that in this Bharat, we will never have these mafia people working against common people, innocent souls who actually, live for this country. So that is what I want to say. And also, I have a question for you, ma'am, if you would like to answer.
Please,
okay,
quickly.
Yes. So we have seen that in Jia Khan's case, Sushant's case, and Disha Sayan and Parveen Babi's case, there has always been some person who backstabbed these people. So can we say that there is a honey trap kind of setup which is going on, which has the same kind of modus operandi? That is one question. And second, Mahesh Bhatt once said to you that मैं तुझे electric shock दे के मार दूंगा. And in Sushant's case, we did see some electric, taser gun marks as well. So, so whatever he said has been, executed, but to some other person. So, what do you have to say about that, ma'am?
Sorry, I actually forgot your first question. What was
the honey trap, ma'am?
Pardon?
The honey trap kind of setting they have.
Understand? I can't say that it is a honey trap or whatever. But the thing is that what I can say that whosoever does it, but it's like a covering up. The Bollywood cabal is such that they protect each other, and each one come in protection for, because they know within who could it be and what it is. I personally feel that they come shielding for those people, and they say whatever comes in their mouth, without even realizing that what they are saying. This is what I feel. I don't I cannot say that there was a plan or some some kind of a honey trap, or my mind doesn't go that way. My mind goes that when they know, okay, this has happened and so is involved or what, then everyone comes to protect, because nobody wants their dirty linens to be washed in public. So they want to hide what is going in Bollywood. All the dirt that is happening, they want to cover up. So it's like a web. It's like a web that they come to protect, not pre-planned, that this we will do and then we will all protect. It's not like that. That's my analysis.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. I feel that in all these cases, there is only a single mafia group which is active, and they have been using the power of this narrative that they spread. But it will not, continue anymore, because people have, waken up and they are very well aware of the facts.
Narrative actually is changing because people's perception has changed, and you people are not foolish enough to listen to them, and that is why, because you're using your power of intellect, and you are changing their narrative, so they can't fool you anymore.
That's correct, ma'am. And the karma will definitely come back with the debt of time that we have lost all these years.
Time, yes, absolutely, because universe has its own way of cleansing.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Varun. Thank you, Rabbiya, ma'am. It was nice.
All right, guys, मेरी सिर्फ एक last humble request. No more questions, मत पूछे, बस just show some love. We'll have Rabbiya ji some other day, some other time. Today is a very special, emotional day for her. Let's just maintain that dignity and let's just give her some love. That's pretty much what I ask. Hanji, please go ahead, Ujjwal ji.
वरुण जी, राबिया जी, जय हिंद, जय भारत, एंड सभी दोस्तों को. Rabbiya ji, hearing you, I'm just saying, hearing you through the StreamYard link. I'm a father of 2 daughters, ma'am, grown-up daughters. It made me very emotional, very, very emotional. What I see in you is not only a very strong mother, yeah, but an epitome of Bharatiya Nari, a truly Bharatiya Nari who's gone through a lot of grief and overcome it. आंसू सूख गए हैं, हाँ, जो आपने बोला वो सही बात है, लेकिन उसमें दृढ़ निश्चय जो है आपका और स्ट्रांग हो गया है. You become more strong, and may God give you more strength, the power to fight, and we are all there with you.
Because यहाँ एक लड़की की बात नहीं है ना, यहाँ तो और भी
बिल्कुल
कमजोरी से तो काम नहीं होगा ना.
बिल्कुल मैम, यही बात मैं सभी बच्चों को सिखाता हूँ, अपने बच्चों को भी यही सिखाता हूँ, और मैं सभी पेरेंट्स से यही आग्रह करता हूँ, अनुरोध करता हूँ कि बस अपने बच्चों को जितना स्ट्रांग आप बना सकते हैं उतना स्ट्रांग बनाइए. And Rabbiya ji, you are truly an icon, yeah, for everybody, all of us, yeah.
You humble.
मैं बस, yes
बस
ma'am, and we are all there with you. मैं सिर्फ इतना
या
ही बोलता हूँ, justice will be done, और ये होगा. And ये शिवरात्रि के टाइम पे मैम ऐसी हमने वैसी बात करते करते we said let's do a जगराता करते हैं पूरा, we'll do meditation शिवरात्रि की रात्रि को. And बस हमने सबने prayer की, just maybe 30-40 people and all that. And it was like our prayers being answered. Within 2 days we saw all this thing happening. As they say, the shit hits the fan,
या
everybody fighting, tearing each other's clothes. And अब जो
पावर
हो रहे हैं development.
या prayers have great powers. दुआओं में ताकत है,
Yes,
पैसे में
बिल्कुल
ताकत
मैम.
नहीं.
और ये बिल्कुल, मैं तो यही बोलता हूँ कि महादेव ने वो तांडव शुरू कर दिया है और ये रुकेगा नहीं जब तक पूरी सफाई नहीं होती, जब तक हम सबको इंसाफ नहीं मिलता. या सो मे यू बी मोर स्ट्रांग एंड स्ट्रॉन्गर बाय द डे. या मे वी ऑल बिकम स्ट्रॉन्गर बाय द डे. हम एक दूसरे की कमजोरी की वजह ना बने, एक
या
दूसरे को ताकत दें. या थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू, सैल्यूट टू यू,
Thank you.
हैट्स ऑफ टू यू मैम.
थैंक
या
Thank you.
थैंक यू. जय
Guys,
हिंद, जय
please,
भारत टू एवरीवन.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Deepak ji, please go ahead. And I'll end up with you, Pushpalata ji. Please make it. Yeah.
Okay,
Please go ahead.
namaste Varun ji, namaste Rabbiya ji. Nice to hear you all the time. Your words are so thoughtful, and I think if somebody is demotivated, he should listen to your talk, And I would say it inspires within yourself, and it motivates you to do something where people think they are lost. I gave you an example to somebody when I was talking on my talk show. I said, there's a lady, she lost her daughter, she's a celebrity, nothing has been happening. How restless she is, how her emotion may be getting into the rush. So I think so we need to understand from you that you have said, never give up. Stay focused. 8 years is a long journey, I'm telling you, ma'am. I'm in London. I would definitely love to meet you. I would like to invite you to my talk shows because you are such an inspiration. I see my mother, she's so strong. And I sometimes talk to my mom and I say, Mummy, aap Rabbiya ji jaisi. So she asked me, who is she? I said, Jia Khan ki mom. Acha, wo. Because she's going through a cancer. And the way she's fighting it, and the way I see you, I mean, literally, it's my eyes become sometimes moist, But they say, no, don't cry, you need to make people cry now. So whatever you're doing, God bless. I mean, it's just an inspiration. You are an example, living example. No matter what it is, age, or male, female, doesn't matter. Where you come from, it doesn't matter. You're fighting for justice, you're standing for it, and you're there, and we all are there for you, with you, and always there. So Sushant has been a reason, which I would say I felt bad when you look from a Bollywood industry, koi chala gaya, kuch ho gaya. But what really made me close is because after the Sushant's death, to be honest. And I will really, really do all the effort which can help getting the justice to the surface as soon as possible, we could say.
दुआ
That's
कीजिए
all I can say. Thank you
कि
so
सच
much.
सामने
Thank
आ
you.
जाए.
Thank you so much. All right, Pushpalata ji, your last. Please go ahead.
Namaste Rabbiya ji, namaste Varun ji.
Namaste.
I am so glad that I'm sharing the same platform with Rabbiya ji. Rabbiya ji, I have huge respect, immense appreciation for you. I have seen how you are fighting. You give inspiration to all of us. You are such a strong woman. It's okay. Sometimes we cry. आपने अभी जैसे कहा कि रोने से काम नहीं चलता है, लड़ने से ही हम आगे बढ़ेंगे और डरने से ही लड़ाई जीती जाती है. आपने जब ये कहा तो मुझे मेरे डैडी की याद आ गई. माय फादर ऑलवेज टेल, हम कभी कभी इतने कमजोर पड़ जाते हैं, रोने लगते हैं. वो बोलते हैं रोने से काम नहीं चलता, इन आंसुओं से कुछ नहीं होगा. And so you are so inspiring for all of us. Our prayers, our all the हमारी प्रेयर्स है आपके साथ और जिया के साथ. वी आर ऑल विथ यू, आवर सपोर्ट इज विथ यू. एंड मेरा कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, मैं बस यही कहना चाहती थी कि यू गिव इमेंस स्ट्रेंथ टू ऑल ऑफ अस इन ऑल आवर फाइट्स. मे जिया गेट द जस्टिस. Thank you very much. More power to you. You are a strong woman.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much, Sushant. All right. Preeti ji, last comment before I just spend 1 minute with Rabbiya. Bole. आप mute हैं. You are mute. You are mute.
नो नो.
Please. हाँ बोले आप.
अब आ रही है आवाज? अब आ रही है आवाज?
हाँ जी.
सिर्फ यही कहना चाहूंगी कि ये लड़ाई, राबिया जी, हो सकता है थोड़ा टाइम लगे. आपको पता है हमारे देश का कानून जो है वो जस्टिस तब देता है जब उसकी सेकंड जनरेशन आ जाती है. कई बार ऐसा भी हुआ है हमारे यहाँ. लेकिन आई एम ग्लैड कि पिछले कई सालों में कुछ ऐसे केसेस पे हम लोगों ने काम किया है देश में जहाँ पे बहुत जल्दी जस्टिस आया है. और ये जो सीबीआई डायरेक्टर है मैम, मैं बहुत होपफुल हूँ उनके साथ. आप दोबारा से उनको जो लेटर लिखना है या जो चीजें हैं आप उनको लिखें. जो भी मदद आपसे हम लोग कर पाएंगे, इट विल बी अ प्लेजर. बिकॉज मुझे जिया की जो फिल्म थी हाउसफुल 2 आई थिंक बहुत ज्यादा अच्छी लगती थी. मुझे जिया बहुत अच्छी लगती थी. जिया को देख के लगता था बहुत कोई लड़की जो अपनी जिंदगी अपने ख्वाबों में जीती है और वो बिल्कुल फेरी टेल की एक जिंदगी, वो बहुत प्यारी सी एक बच्ची लगती थी. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था. सो हाउसफुल मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी थी. तो मैं अपनी उस एक्ट्रेस के लिए भी जिसकी मैं फैन रही हूँ, जिसकी फिल्में मैंने देखी हैं, बहुत प्यारी सी एक बच्ची, हम सब साथ हैं. आपको जो भी जरूरत पड़े आप प्लीज बताएं. इट विल बी अ ऑनर, इट विल बी अ प्लेजर कि हम जुड़ पाए और मैम कुछ कर पाए, कुछ फ्रूटफुल. एंड वरुण, मुझे इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे
I'll connect you.
हाँ श्योर. और प्लीज कनेक्ट. थैंक यू सो मच.
Alright. Thank you so much. Alright. हालांकि मैं खत्म कर रहा था शरण जी, मैंने आपको देखा इसलिए मुझे डालना पड़ा. तो जल्दी आप एक कमेंट कुछ करें, बहुत लंबा टाइम.
नहीं, मैं खाली 1 मिनट के लिए आया.
हाँ जी.
तो मैं मैडम को ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि हम लोग आपके साथ है और सिचुएशन है ना हमेशा एक जैसा नहीं रहता.
Yes.
यहाँ मैं उसका सिस्टर अभया का उदाहरण हमेशा देता रहता हूँ. 28 साल के बाद लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट मिला. 4 बार सीबीआई ने क्लोजर रिपोर्ट फाइल किया, 2 बार स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने क्लोजर रिपोर्ट फाइल किया, फिर भी वहां कन्विक्शन हो गया. तो आपका विश्वास बहुत मायना रखता है. जितने भी आप देख लो, जो आपका मैं ज्यादा अप्रिशिएट करने के लिए इसीलिए आया हूँ कि जितने भी लोगों का साथ अन्याय हो गया वो सारे फैमिली मेंबर से ज्यादा आप आवाज उठा रहे हो. क्योंकि है ना आपका बेटी आपने खोया है और वो दुनिया का बेटी हो गई है आज के दिन. इसीलिए आप जो सीबीआई ने इसमें गंदगी मचाई है इस केस में शुरुआती दिनों में या बाद में जो जुहू पुलिस ने यहाँ गंदगी मचाई है, मैंने थोड़ा देखा. अगर आपके पास कोई डॉक्यूमेंट है तो वरुण भाई को आप शेयर करिए, मैं वो डॉक्यूमेंट एक बार देख लूंगा तो उस पर मैं थोड़ा सा ज्यादा बात कर सकता हूँ. और इसमें भी आप लड़िए. मुझे 100% विश्वास है आप इस केस को सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक आप लड़ते रहिए. हम लोग उसको सपोर्ट करेंगे. जस्टिस मिलेगा, इन लोगों को पनिशमेंट होगा, इस केस में भी पनिशमेंट होगा. और इसमें भी जो भी लूप होल्स है कोर्ट उसको भी कंसिडर किया जाएगा. कोई डिस्ट्रक्शन हुआ है या और भी कुछ चीजें अगर लूप होल्स है तो उसमें वो कवर अप हो सकता है. आप है ना ऐसे ही लड़ते रहिए, हम आपका साथ है. आपको
थैंक यू. सिर्फ मैं इतना बताना चाहूंगा राबिया जी, ये एक एडवोकेट हैं तो डेफिनेटली उस पर्सपेक्टिव से बात कर रहे थे. थैंक यू शरद जी, आपको जल्दी मिलते हैं. थैंक यू सो मच. जय श्री. ऑलराइट राबिया जी, आई हैव नो वर्ड्स. मुझे नहीं पता था आज हम इतना टाइम स्पेंड करने वाले. मैंने थोड़ा रखा था बट अभी भी अगर मैं करूंगा लोग बहुत आएंगे. यही सारा लव सपोर्ट है आपके लिए, ऑब्वियसली जिया के लिए. आपको कमिटमेंट बहुत सब लोगों ने दिया है और आपको पता है आपका ये बेटा तो है ही है. जब कहोगे जहां कहोगे वी आर ऑल विद यू. और मैं एक बार फिर बोलूंगा, ये जो छोटा सा जेस्चर हम कर रहे हैं, वी विल डेफिनेटली ट्राई टू गेट इट डन फॉर जिया एंड वी विल पर्सनली इन पर्सन आके आपके हाथ में ये देंगे ताकि ये जो लेगेसी छोड़ के गई है जिया, वी विल नेवर लेट इट गो एंड वी विल फाइट दिस फॉर हर, फॉर यू एंड फॉर एवरी सिंगल मदर एंड डॉटर अदर जिसकी भी लाइफ गई है इस चीज में. सो वी आर ऑलवेज गोना बी देयर. प्लीज जो आप कहना चाहती है अब हम सबके लिए एक बार कहें. And thank you once again for this time. I really appreciate it.
मैं लास्ट यही कहूंगी कि यस, दुआओं में बहुत ताकत होती है, और विश्वास and determination, you know, then faith, determination, persistence, you know, ये तीनों चारों चीजें जो हैं with spirituality, because हम यहाँ किसी को innocent को blame नहीं करना चाहते हैं, हम बस सच को सामने लाके और ये पता लगाना चाहते हैं कि किसने मारा इन बच्चों को. आप समझ, ये जस्टिस तो देखिए इंसान की ताकत में नहीं है, जस्टिस ये उनके हाथ में है जिन्होंने सबको बनाया. आप उन्हें अल्लाह कहें, भगवान कहें, जो भी परमात्मा कहें, परमेश्वर कहें, जो भी नाम से आप पुकारें, उनके तो हजारों नाम हैं. तो उन्हीं के बनाए हुए हम लोग हैं. इट्स अ वेरी बिग फैमिली. सो नाउ व्हेन थिंग्स गो दिस वे और उनको बेचारे इनोसेंट सोल्स को आप बदनाम कर रहे हैं, इन ये चीजें आप ऐसी गंद ना फैलाइए. और जिन्होंने कसूर किया उनको रिपेयर करने का, रिफ्लेक्ट करने का, रिपेयर करने का मौका दीजिए. उनको इतना बढ़ावा मत दिए कि उनको मॉन्स्टर बना दिया जाए. डोंट मेक अ मॉन्स्टर, डोंट लेट देम बी मॉन्स्टर्स कि वो सीरियल किलिंग जिसका दिल चाहे उसको मार दे. डोंट मेक देम. बाय ब्रिंगिंग द ट्रूथ आउट यू विल ओनली, in fact you are doing a better job for the criminals to repair themselves. मैं ये नहीं कह रही कि उनको भी मार दो, मैं कह रही हूँ उनको रिपेयर करने का मौका दो, रिफ्लेक्ट करने का मौका दो. और वो मिलता है अगर आपने सजा कायम रखी है तो फिर सजा से कभी कभी क्या है कि सोल आपकी इवॉल्व हो जाती है. आप समझ रहे हैं? तो दिस इज यू नो, आप हर कि मारते वक्त आप डरे नहीं, सजा खाने में क्यों डर रहे हो? If you are so fearless to commit a crime and break the law, then be fearless to also face the consequences of what law has to say. बस यही कहूंगी मैं. और प्लीज अपनी दुआओं में इन बच्चों को सुशांत, दिशा और जिया एंड और भी हैं, श्रीदेवी वगैरह, इनको सबको याद करो और उनकी सोल को शांति के लिए की दरख्वास्त करो और अपनी शांति की दुआओं में उनको याद करो.
बिल्कुल. एक बार फिर से थैंक यू सो मच राबी जी. आपको बहुत जल्दी फिर मिलेंगे. Stay strong as usual.
Big hug to you.
Absolutely. Big hug to you as well. Take care. And then we love you and we love Gia. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, guys. That was Rabbiya ji. I really did not expect itna time to on the special day. So I'm really grateful to her for giving me this opportunity. So thank you and stay strong, and we all love you. All right. All right, guys. So I'm out of words. I think I would definitely need some people to jump on and support, and this definitely has not been an easy one for sure. This was definitely not easy for us. Please keep on loving them. Please keep on praying for the soul. And जैसे बहुत सारे लोग कह रहे थे, plant a tree, plant a flower, plant jasmine, plant a rose, do something for Gia. Let's keep her in our memories. Let's keep her in our heart, and let's keep her everywhere we can, and let that legacy not die out any day. This was special. So thank you once again, Rabbiya ji. I will definitely call you in some time. And this stream, this 24/7 stream, is time 2 घंटे और 50 मिनट पे हो चुकी है. So we have been doing it for 50 hours now, 50 hours non-stop, and we will definitely continue it for another 250 hours, and we will do it for Gia. That's a promise. That's a commitment. All right, Freeze, I could not play. Thank you so much. Okay, I still see Rabbiya ji. She's so sweet. She's still in the background. Okay, all right. Thank you, Rabbiya ji. 250 hours, जैसे मैंने कहा, we'll continue. And yep, Hello, Guru. And apologize, guys.
Hello.
बहुत सारे शायद room या फिर busy था. People could not get in. I saw a few people pinging me. हाँ जी, गुरु बोले.
जिया खान के बारे में बोलना चाहता हूँ जो मैंने मतलब बॉलीवुड में अगर मतलब आपको बॉलीवुड गैंग की बात अगर आप मानोगे तो जिंदा रहोगे और अगर आप बगावत करोगे तो जिया खान की जैसी हालत हो जाएगी.
Okay. I'm gonna take a little risk. हालांकि ये गिनीज की stream है, but maybe let me check. Yash or Vibhanshu?
Guess what?
Can I play a YouTube video on this stream? Do you know for this?
No.
We cannot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they allow you, if that person gives you a strike, it'll go. But you can speak to him to allow later on to remove the strike, but you have to be very careful.
Got it. So, yeah, so Yash or Freeze, the reason why I'm not able to play any such YouTube video directly is because of the stream. This is we don't want it to get any kind of strike from anyone. So that's why we will try not to play any such video directly from YouTube. Maybe if we have approval and all, I think that might. Even though this is not a monetized stream, but even without monetized, we might. So I don't know. He's saying, what if I download the video and send it? Can I play that? But the ownership still raised, right? Yeah, that's what I'm confused right now. Okay, let me check that, Freeze. We can definitely try to play it in bits and pieces or something like that. We'll check.
Maybe Vimanshu might also know.
हाँ, Vimanshu. कोई YouTube का यहाँ वीडियो चला सकते हैं, प्ले कर सकते हैं इस टाइम इस स्ट्रीम पे?
YouTube का
डायरेक्ट YouTube से, हाँ.
Depends on the person whose video is this. वो simple strike मार सकता है because there are automatic ID contents made. कई बार उसका their own computers clashes that you have used a different person.
And mainly for this record, we don't need, I think so.
Correct. Even the downloaded file might be rest. So everybody is saying, please share the link. Yes, that is possible. You guys can watch it on your devices. It is a YouTube video, and we can definitely do that.
Varun, yeah, I was just going to ask which one is he talking about, because if it is the one that where Suraj is walking out of the house, then you can also play my video also, because I won't give you a copyright strike. You can play my video if you want.
No, but original. आपने कहाँ से लिया video, right? I'm being very mindful right now because of the Guinness stream.
Oh,
right?
अच्छा.
आपने कहाँ से लिया? The original source of that might not, मुझे वहाँ से ना.
That would be the news, news channel one. Yeah.
Correct. So eventually it ties up. Like if it's your original, of course you won't give me a strike. So वो मैं समझ गया, but original source
does it tie up even if it is edited?
Yes,
it does.
My first strike was from Republic TV. Strike, no claim, simple strike.
Okay, then you may not want to take that risk.
At that time, I was fighting for enough, and they gave a strike. So it is nothing is free because they have different executives. पूरा एक department होता है, उनका काम यही है. Nobody should use their work. तो वो एक risk हो जाता है.
But if it is the CCTV one, then I can put that. I can put it in Twitter if you want, and you can share it.
Yeah. Any other link privately, anyone can see anything privately on their mobile. If it is on a stream, live stream,
download it. Sure. Sorry. Bolo.
Which video you want to say? That black and white video of a person coming, that father coming. Okay.
Correct.
So you can play it in a small, without volume. Play it in very small, like on the side. Keep yourself, and it should be 1/3 of your video.
Yeah, Freeze.
Give some commentary. Give some commentary on it.
Do you want to take the risk?
Achha. I don't know if you want to take the risk with this.
No, because for a strike, if a strike come, this video will be closed. They will not give you an email. The video will be black.
That is the biggest problem. कि video बंद हो जाता है. That's happened to me multiple times.
And by the way, I think many people have seen that. Many people have seen that video.
Yeah.
You can,
everybody. Yes.
One thing you can do.
Yeah. We are
Yeah,
not
it's
doing it. Like,
circulated in Twitter. So I'm sure everybody has seen it.
correct. Yeah. So, all right. Exactly, Varun. Better safe than sorry. Yes, Shnurji. I would. Yeah, everybody's saying don't take a risk. So, all right, guys. This was very emotional. This was so. Ek baar fir se hello to everyone. I'm sure Rabbiya ji is still watching. This was really. I did not expect itna time. I was hoping she'll be here for 30 minutes and we'll just do a little thing for her. But very special.
I know, I was only awake.
All right, and I apologize, Shalini. I think there was some guest who was supposed to.
Okay, I can drop. I came on just to tell about the video, but I can drop. You can take someone.
Sure. All right. But I think who's next at this point of time? Avanchu, आप आ गए हो वैसे मुझे time का भी अब तो track नहीं है. It's 3 o'clock. Okay, Shalini, let us know if you are still here or around. Ujjwal ji, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Good to see you.
Varun bhai, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat to all of you. Yeah, Dubai Tamizan bhai and Vimanshu and सभी दोस्तों को. What I was thinking is I'll also take off a little, come back later.
Sure.
Or whenever you do need me, then you can always message me. I'll be here.
Sir, जब मर्जी आओ. आप ही की stream है. It's 24/7.
यार मैं तो आता ही रहता हूँ. Yeah, definitely.
well,
Many times, multiple times I'm there. Yeah.
Take it.
Okay.
I'll see you.
So all the best.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, all the best to everybody. More power. Yeah, let's all be strong. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Great going. Yeah. Thanks.
We'll do it. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, let's wait for Shalini then. And 3 बज चुके हैं, 3:30 India के. So I think this was supposed to be Doctor. So let's see. Shalini, if you're around, if you can see.
Yeah. I would like to say something. Can I?
Sure, sir. Sure.
All right. First of all, Varun bro, thank you so much. Actually, I wish you would have seen the private chat. I messaged you saying that please don't pull me in. But it was, honestly, I think you remember I shared you a video last month. I posted on my channel when Rabbiya ji was that crying video on Twitter. That was the worst I ever seen. So after that, I really, I respect her. Being a mother, I respect her. Being alone, doing everything alone. 8 years is not a joke, to be honest. But today, I'm sure everyone would have noticed this. Did you see that fire in her eyes? If you see Rabbiya ji few years back, and you see her now, she's gone totally weak. The amount of pain. Ramanji, the amount of pain she's gone through. It's
Yes, ji.
Ramanji, namaste Ramanji. But really, Varun bro, I don't know how. First of all, first of all, you have blessings from Sushant, you have blessings from Disha, you have blessings from Chitra. Honestly, it is not easy. It is not just because of fame you brought it. I know how long you've been trying for this moment to bring Gia's mom on our stream. Today, I always say everything falls on the right time. Believe me, Varun bro, everything falls on the right time. Today is the day. It's the blessing for the stream. You can feel it is Sushant's father who came today. You can feel it is Chitra's parents who came today. You can feel it's Disha Salyan's parents who came today. See how she is talking to us. She's not going to give up. Really, Varun bro. Honestly, I told you in the private chat, I already respect you. I love you so much. But today, I don't know. I feel you are someone who's really doing it by your heart. And I've observed it. And I saw you even crying on this. I saw it. I
lost it today, man. I lost it.
Really. I have no words. Honestly, I wish I can come and salute and I could hug you. What you have done today, I am proud of you. I don't care who thinks what. 1 million, 2 million, I don't care any shit of that. But you are a true person. Again, I'm saying today what you have done, and Rabbiya ji, wow. I don't know whether I'm going to sleep really. I am so touched, blessed. And mainly Varun bro, if you see the chat on the people were like, it was like, oh, I have no words. So really, thank you so much, Varun bro. All I will wish, and I will say this, we should, I think, raise voice for Jia Khan. We should pull it back, and I think this is a sign for Varun bro for your channel. I will start. I already going to edit one video, and I'm going to post today, and we will start. Varun bro, thank you so much.
No, absolutely, and I think I'll let Ramanji also talk a little bit about everything and this stream and everything. But frankly speaking, I've been saying this. Everything is happening like a surprise to me as well. Everything that's happening, it's like magic to me right now. How is everything happening? How is this all falling in place? How are people? There are people who are joining and they're leaving. They have some issues, and I get so much stuff on the other end, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. But getting her on this day, I could not even in my wildest dreams think of getting her on 3rd of June, when she would have actually been the most vulnerable, most weak, most sentimental. And I did not ask her actually that on the 3rd itself. I was like, let's have something. And then eventually I just tried to nudge her. Initially, I'll be very honest, she was thinking maybe if we could record it and then post it. Actually, she did an interview with somebody else, which went live today, a few hours ago before she joined, and actually a couple of hours ago before the stream. And hopefully she was thinking we'll do a recorded thing. I have no clue how all this thing happened, and then she agreed. She said, yes, I will. She gave me the time. I said, whatever time you give, and she gave me this time. I initially thought सिर्फ आधे घंटे का slot होगा, just 30 minutes. I don't even have a recollection now how much time did we send, because now I can't even check, and maybe Vivanshu, if you have the recording or something, maybe how much time it took, but this was something surreal for me. So I'm blessed. That's all I can say. I'm blessed.
You are.
कैसे हैं आप? Raman ji? Okay, don't take me. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Varun ji, नमस्कार.
लैग आ रहा है, बोलो.
Okay. आज तो इमोशनल कर दिया आज आपने. बेटियां तो सबके घर में है, हमारे भी घर बेटी है, और कोई फर्क नहीं है वो बेटी चाहे राबिया जी की हो, जिया, या फिर मेरी आपकी हो. बेटी तो बहन और बेटी तो सबकी साझी होती है. तकलीफ थी काफी हद तक, लेकिन एक बात का सुकून भी है कि 8 साल हो गए हैं. जस्टिस देर से सही पर मिलेगा. आई एम श्योर कि जस्टिस मिलेगा, कहीं से भी मिले, कैसे भी मिले, चाहे वो सुशांत के रास्ते मिले, चाहे वो जिया के रास्ते मिले. सबसे बड़ी बात जो मैं हमेशा से कहता आया हूँ वरुण जी, कि जितने लोग आपके प्लेटफॉर्म पे जुड़े हुए हैं और जिन लोगों को ये मंच मिला है जिसपे बैठ के वो कुछ भी किसी भी तरह से अपने मन की बात कहते हैं, वो सब लोग तो ये उन लोगों को जस्टिस देने की, उनकी मूवीज ना देख के, अभी आपने पीछे राधे का हाल देख, मजा आ गया लोगों को, लोगों ने एंजॉय किया उस मूवमेंट को. और उससे पहले सड़क, उससे पहले दुनिया भर की वेब सीरीज. मुझे लगता है कि जस्टिस तो हो रहा है, ऊपर वाले के हाथों हो रहा है. शायद कानून थोड़ा देर